Hi everyone, welcome back to the IPL 2022 Mega Auctions review. So we are going to do in full details. So Shal and Ayush is going to join me to do that. So anyone can join. I've just put the comment section. Anyone can join. Don't be afraid, guys. Don't be shy. Nothing to be afraid of. You can just join live. So this is going to be the IPL Mega Auctions review. Who did bad? Who did good? So we'll be discussing everything right on the sports breakdown. So yeah, please Shalv and Ayush just put the camera if possible. Yeah, it would be
Yeah.
helpful. Yeah,
Give me one
Ayush.
minute. 1 minute.
Yeah,
Yeah, doing it in a minute.
just
But
because
by the way,
Shalv
thank
is
you so
sleeping.
much. Yeah, I'm having my dinner, but that's perfectly okay. Thank you so much, Pawan, for having us over. It's a great pleasure to be here.
Yeah,
Oh,
no worries, no
Ayush,
worries. Yeah,
trying to
let's
be a
start.
hottie,
Let's
looking
start.
like potty.
Let's start. What a day! What a day! Your sum up of day two so far. I mean, in the
By the
options,
way,
both Ayush and
is it too
no,
really
no, no.
disappointing?
That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Yeah. Anyways, your thoughts on the day two today?
A big day, big day. Um, I think today, as I said, was a franchises day. Today you saw a lot of bargain deals, and today was a day you saw. Like yesterday we saw a lot of deals which went over the top. Right.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Today was
Yeah.
different. Today you saw deals which were sort of somewhere
reasonable.
reasonable and somewhere below expectation. So
And
yeah,
a
Which was
couple of them were above expectations as well.
only a couple of them. Okay,
Yeah.
so let's start, but
which
let's
was the biggest steal of the day? Day two. Who do you think? Shah and
undoubtedly
Ayush.
undoubtedly Devon Conway for sure.
Hmm.
I would say it
I
is
agree.
between Aiden Markram and Devon Conway because
Yeah, I
because
agree. I
Devon
agree on
Conway is a good Devon Conway has done really well in the recent past, but all of us know how capable Markram is. Markram, the fact that the advantage with Markram is that he gives you overs, one, and two, he's very flexible with the bat. The problem,
that.
a small problem with Conway is, see, I know I used to say that he can hit the ball. He can definitely hit the ball, but he'll take 20 balls first and then go for it.
That is so
So
true.
Hmm.
that
Very
that is
true.
a
Which
small
was
blip.
the
But I won't be disappointed if somebody says that Devon Conway is the biggest steal or Aiden Markram is the biggest steal. It is between the both of them. That is something I'm sure of.
hmm. Which was the most disappointing buy from day two of the mega auctions?
I mean, see, we haven't seen the teams perform yet, so it would be really rude to call it a disappointing buy. But if you were to ask me, I think it was Tim David for over 8 crores. Me being a
Hmm.
Mumbai,
I agree.
me being a Mumbai fan, didn't expect three three bumper deals from them. See, Mumbai, what they do is they pick up a big player generally, and build their team around the 5 6 core players they've got. But this time
Hmm.
around, they bought Ishan Kishan for 15 crores, massive buy. So I thought after they've bought Ishan Kishan, they'll
Do you
go.
think it was a
They
sensible buy? Do you think it was a sensible buy for?
Yeah.
For them to buy. Who? Sorry. Team David for MI for that
See,
To
no,
much.
no,
be
no, no, no.
fair,
See, to
Shah,
be
I want to ask you something.
yeah,
If they would not have bought Tim David, okay, see, in an auction, a buy is bad when the money you spent on something, okay,
Hmm.
blocks you from spending the money on some other commodity. Right? You get
yeah.
what I'm saying, right? So where do you think they got blocked Mumbai? And where do you think would have done better and where could have spent their money more?
See, if you ask me, Mumbai, they would always have found it hard to replace the Pandya brothers because a fast bowling Indian all rounder who can hit the ball a long way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't find that commodity in India. I mean, see, yeah, you might have that odd Shivam Dube here and there, but we very well know that Shivam Dube and Hardik Pandya is like comparing chocolate to turd, right? So
Yeah.
now the problem was that they had to replace Hardik Pandya with an overseas player.
Hmm.
And probably I think they wanted somebody like a Jason Holder.
Hmm.
So Jason
Or
Holder went for
obviously,
wait. Let me say, Jason Holder went for 8.25 crores. So they thought that they might get somebody like a Tim David for cheap. That is
Hmm.
obviously not what happened. So their fallback plan failed them in the first place. Now, if you ask me, what has the Tim David buy hindered them from buying?
hmm.
This they don't have a number three batsman.
Very
And if they
true.
have a number three batsman, they don't have a number four batsman. One of those
Yeah.
is empty.
Which was
Number
the
two,
most overrated buy for today?
Same.
overrated or overpriced. I mean, there's a difference.
Overrated, not overpriced.
Okay, but also
Still Tim
Pawan is
David.
saying an opinion. No, 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 no. See, Tim. No, what Pawan is saying that Tim David is overrated. Like people know it's overpriced, but something which is decently priced, people feel that we have a different opinion.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
So hmm,
Overpriced, I would say. Hmm.
I feel Khalil Ahmed and Chetan Sakaria.
Not Sakaria. I think Khalil Ahmad was a bit too much.
Both,
Yeah.
both,
I
both,
agree.
both. Sakaria, what has Sakaria done?
If you ask me, I think Khalil Ahmed, I wouldn't say it is justified, but it was a better buy than Sakaria.
Yeah.
Because
No,
Khalil
I
Ahmed is
don't
not
think.
a
I
wait,
don't think so.
let me say why. Because Sakaria is a very limited bowler. He's a very limited bowler. Either he'll swing the ball in the air or he'll bowl a back of the hand. Now the good thing with Khalil is he also has raw pace. He can bowl at 140 if you want him to. And
Hmm.
if you remember a couple of seasons ago, I remember him playing for SRH and he didn't play every game, but in 9 games he picked up I think about 18, 19 wickets. So he has this knack of picking up wickets at crucial junctures. See, now we
Hmm.
see Shardul Thakur. See, I'm not comparing. I'm just giving you an analogy. Shardul Thakur
Yeah.
picks up wickets.
Hmm.
If Shardul Thakur picks up 3 wickets but gives away 45, 50 runs, it's fine, right?
True.
That is
True.
what Khalil Ahmed is capable of doing. So he was definitely a better buy than Chetan Sagaria.
Hmm.
Hmm. So don't you think like I mean for me I personally feel like Sakaria is a better option than
Hmm.
Khalil Ahmad for me. I think Khalil Ahmad is a bit overpriced. I would say Sakaria for 4 crores. I would say maybe it's a good buy because I mean he's played for India before. I mean for Rajasthan also he did very well, especially in
Khalil
power
also
play.
played for India.
Pawan, just to ask you, both of them have went to Delhi, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Now, okay, now so if I look at Delhi now, they already have Mustafizur.
Mm,
Mustafizur, in case I mean, one of Khalil or Chetan Sakaria and Mustafizur were to play in the same team, who will complement the other better? Mustafizur is somebody who likes to, rely on cutters, change of pace.
Good
So
one.
Sakaria is already
I don't
nullif.
think first of all Mustafizur might be in my playing 11.
No, I'm imagining a scenario wherein they do.
Mm.
Ricky Ponting has gone nuts and he has to play both of them in the same team. So
I'll
What?
pick
Musta
I'll pick yeah, I'll pick Mustafizur and Sakaria actually.
exactly now that is where my point comes in. Sakari and Mustafizur are similar bowlers. Both of them like to swing the new ball, right? And both of them
Yeah.
rely on change of pace. But now the thing
Mm.
is both of them are same. They're doing the same job. So if I
Yeah.
were to ask you, if I were to ask you, will you, for example, for openers,
Yeah.
will you have somebody like a Shubman Gill and a Kane Williamson opening for you, or will you have somebody like a Rohit Sharma, Quinton de Kock opening for you? You will go for the second option because the second option gives you dynamics. Rohit can hold
Mm.
one end together, and de
Yeah.
Kock can go for runs, and that is
True.
what exactly I'm looking for in a bowling lineup. So
Hmm.
that is why
I agree.
Khalil will suit this team better than Sakaria would. Yeah, unless Ricky Ponting does something,
Hmm.
that's
Yeah.
different. But yeah,
So let's
you
go.
were wanting to say something and you're feeling pretty hot after having those chili noodles, probably.
So I say, what if we play Lungi ingredient and and Sakaria?
Hey, where is Lungi and Gidi, by the way? Delhi only.
DC. He's in Delhi Capitals. Yeah. But let's go and summarize all 10 teams right now.
Let's go team by
Let's
team.
go to let's go to Mumbai Indians, defending champions
Oh,
right now.
oh,
No,
sharp.
no, Chennai are the defending champions, right?
Sorry, Chennai. Sorry, Chennai are the defending
Yeah, the
champions.
most
Sorry.
amount of titles. Yeah,
Yeah, the most amount of titles. Yeah, sorry. The most amount of titles. Let's go to Mumbai Indians first of all. Sorry,
yeah,
yeah,
sure.
let's go to Mumbai first. Yeah, let's go to Mumbai first. So this is my playing 11. I don't know whether Shal will agree to this. But this is my playing 11 here. So I have Rohit and Ishan Kishan to open. I don't know why would you buy a 15.5 if
Brother,
you.
I am so sorry, but there is a glaring error. Where is Jasprit Bumrah?
Oh, sorry. Sorry,
Okay,
sorry.
so basically, Pavan, you know what? I have written down my 11. My
Yeah.
11 is exactly the same as yours, apart from the fact that I have dropped Mayank Markande for Bumrah. Same, end to end, from number 1 to
Wait,
number
Let's
11.
wait.
let's
I
see the
won't do
team.
that. I won't do that. I'm so sorry. Yeah, I'm so sorry not including Bumrah.
I
That's a
can't
big
I can't
mistake.
see I can't see the 11.
Yeah.
No, he removed it because there was one
Yeah,
error.
yeah.
Uh,
Rohit Kishan, I'll bring Sky at 3. Tilak Verma, I'll bring at 4. Pollard, Tim David, Daniel Sams, Bumrah, Murugan Ashwin, Taimal Mills, Mayank Markande. I think
okay, so who
I'll
have
leave
you
this
dropped? Who have you dropped for Bumrah?
Unakat.
Okay, wait. So, okay, we do have a difference here. So, see, top seven, exactly the same. Maybe Tilak Verma bats at three, Sky at four, or maybe that small
Yes.
change, but the lineup
Yeah.
is same. But if you
Yeah.
ask me about the bowlers, Bumrah and Mills play without a doubt, and so does Murugan
Yes.
Ashwin. But now
Yes.
talking about the spinner, the fact is that Wankhede doesn't require you to play two out and out good spinners. Mumbai Indians have exactly done that for their. Wait. Yeah, they've done that for the past 5 years. They've played a spinner that will give you 4 overs, and they'll play a spinner who will give you 2 overs, like Krunal Pandya and Rahul Chahar. Rahul Chahar gave you four, and Krunal gave you two. So in this
Hmm.
case, I can see Tim David giving me a couple of overs. So Murugan, Ashwin, and Tim David can give me 6 overs in totality. But I
Hmm.
don't think Mayank Markande and Murugan Ashwin works together well. Either one of them plays, and I'm fine.
Put up the team again. Put up the
Okay,
team again.
we'll ask from Yash. We'll ask from Yash. You're playing
No,
11. So
put
this is
up.
my
I
playing
think
11 right now.
but just one
So,
thing.
okay, Ayush. Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
The
Yeah.
team is good.
Yeah, so my playing 11 for Mumbai Indians, right?
Okay, again, he has a thing.
Your internet is pants. We can't hear you. So you can turn your camera off so that it takes up
It's,
less
it's
bandwidth.
No. Now it's okay. Now it's okay. Okay. Anyways, okay.
Is it
Yeah.
okay now? Is it okay? Is
So,
it okay?
yeah. Do you agree with this playing 11 or will you make changes?
Just a second, let me read it, go through
So
it.
Rohit Kishan, Sky, Tilak Verma, Pollard, Tim David, Daniel Sams, Jasprit Bumrah, Murugan Ashwin, Taimal
Pollard
Mills, and
captain?
Mayank Markande. What?
What?
Pollard captain?
Pollard is not captain, brother.
Oh, sorry,
Rohit.
Rohit. Rohit.
Yeah, also,
I'm
I
mixed up.
Pawan,
I'm
forgot
you
to.
mixing up.
too.
I I forgot. I forgot to name my replacement. I would rather play Basil Thampi instead of Mayank Markande because I don't see Basil Thampi they bought yesterday, and you bought him yesterday only, right?
Yeah.
So see, had they bought him today, I would have thought of him as a replacement guy, but they were clear that they wanted him. So I think he'll start.
Who? The Basil Tampi?
Yeah, Basil Thampi for Mayank Markande.
Wow, interesting. Yes, your
Yeah,
thoughts.
I
Two
mean,
players.
maybe you know what? Maybe Thampi
See,
or Unadkat because
I
they
do
line.
agree with Shal. Yeah, I do agree with Shal because the Mumbai pitch is quite flat. When you look at the spinners won't help us. The way Basil Thampi's space might
But
help us. So
would you just trust on Murugan Ashwin? He's the only spinner. You have a Daniel Sams, you have a
Yeah,
Jasprit Bumrah, you have a Taimal Mills, and you have a Basil Tambi. Four seamers and one spinner.
Yeah,
And you have
yeah. I
Pollard
think
also to bowl.
Pavan. That is what they did for 7 years, right? They had one Rahul Chahar or Harbhajan Singh or Karan Sharma, one proper spinner, and Krunal
But
Pandya.
Murugan Ashwin
no,
is not a proper
no.
spinner, no,
Team
compared
David
to.
is Team David is not a Kunal Pandya, na.
No, he can give me 2 overs. That is for sure.
No. I'm
Yeah,
telling
but
you.
he's very expensive. He's very
Yeah,
expensive.
No,
that's
no,
it.
no, no. See, Shal. Let me clear your doubts. The main thing is Tim David has been a very good offie, but when it comes to playing in the leagues like IPL, Tim David has no option to be played. I know. Mumbai Indians has got there for 8 crores with that mentality that he might play the role of Krunal Pandya. But when it comes to Krunal Pandya, he has been economical in the power play as well. He has been economical. Whether what?
Who are your four
Let me clear
bowlers?
you
Who are
guys.
your four bowlers?
No, yes. What would be
For
your
me,
lineup in that case? Let's
me,
be short and crisp. Oh, by the way, so sorry, but Tilak
okay.
Verma
So
has
for
a
me,
four
Rohit,
wicket haul
Kishan,
in. I'm sorry to interrupt, but Tilak Verma does have a 4 wicket haul in list.
Is he a spinner?
He-
Yeah,
Tilak Verma,
but
yeah,
the
he
problem is,
has.
Is he
he's picked up
batter?
only 5 wickets.
See, but
yeah.
I think going by the team combination, they don't have an specialist. They don't even have an all-rounder Indian finger spinner.
Yeah,
Hmm.
exactly. I thought they would have gone for
No,
Anupal Roy and given him a chance.
they have Sanjay Yadav.
Yeah, maybe they see
And,
something in him.
What
and
I
this is
think they might play Arjun Tendulkar in.
Ah, no.
no, I think okay.
Wait,
This is
wait, wait.
okay.
Wait. Ayush, I'm so sorry, but Arjun Tendulkar is going to have, experience of both the worlds. One would be Temal Mills, who will share with him the best of experiences, and then he'll
Right.
have experience of an
Bro,
cut.
he has been experiencing since a long time. क्या हो गया experience का? मेरी बात सुनो. टीम जो होना चाहिए. रोहित, किशन, Sky at 4. Okay.
Exactly.
5 Pollard, 6 David, 7 Sams. Okay.
Hmm.
Timal
Hmm.
Mills, Jasprit Bumrah,
Yeah.
Mayank Sunday, and Sanjay Yadav is my team.
Sanjay Yadav so
Yeah, this
late.
is a good suggestion from Rohan. Sanjay
Uh,
Yadav is left arm spinner
yeah.
and decent number 6 batsman from Tamil Nadu. That's what I wanted to come over
And
here on
number
Sanjay
three,
Yadav.
see, number 3, you have to go with a bad. I mean, it's a really bad team. I'm really disappointed, to be very honest.
Exactly.
You have to go with a Rahul Buddhi or a Tilak Verma.
Why would you go for a Rahul Bidhi? I think Tilak Verma is a sort of a popular name. I mean, has been okay.
Ayush, but
High.
you know what? Tilak Verma has a decent record. He's recently also
Okay,
scored
let's
a
see.
big 100.
Venkatesh Iyer played for KKR and did well. So
Yeah.
let's not count him out. Okay. So that is the composition of the team today.
Hmm.
And but the thing is, see, if something
Are you
happens,
satisfied, Shal? When yes, being Mumbai Indians supporters, are you satisfied with this
See,
squad that they put?
to be very
Actually,
honest, to be very honest,
Okay.
bro, your
Yes.
internet is pants. Pavan, what I'm saying is, I wouldn't say that I am. What was the question again?
are you
Yeah. Are you
satisfied?
satisfied with the squad?
I would say that I'm not satisfied. I wouldn't say that if I'm satisfied or not, but I'm not convinced.
Yeah.
I'm not convinced with this lineup. I mean, if
Hmm.
someone goes, I mean, they might do something with the Tilak Verma, or they might get Daniel Sams, Tim David, or they might make Tamal Mills play 14 games a season, which is highly unlikely. They might do something. But if at the start of the
I
season,
have
if at the start,
Bro, I think
he's
you need to.
rapping.
But
Okay.
for
Okay. Let's continue. Let's
one thing
continue.
which goes for them is that they have their core players, except
Yeah,
Hmm.
that
Hardik.
is fine.
And okay, the thing is, okay, if I look at it now, somebody in a batting, and Ishan Kishan and Surya Kumar and Pollard can be the 3 biggest match winners, right?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yes.
That case, you would not necessarily need a Tilak Verma, and you need them for small contributions, right? In the
Hmm.
Yeah,
bowling, in the bowling department, your Bumrah and your Timal Mills can be your heroes, and you need other
yeah.
contributions from them. Even if
Am I looking at next season perhaps with Archer Bumrah combo?
It's not perhaps anymore, mate. It's confirmed. If he's fit,
okay,
he's playing.
okay, let us
It's not
discuss
fit. No, no,
other.
it's confirmed.
Wait,
It's
let us
confirmed by Akash Ambani that Jafra Archer won't be playing this season.
No, no, we're talking about next season only, brother. Not even
well,
this
let
season.
us
He's
okay.
written. He's written. Looking at next
Let
season.
us
So
look at other combinations they can have Mumbai. By the way, guys, Punjab Kings had 3 crores left.
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. Let's talk about Mumbai. We'll come to Punjab later. We'll talk
No.
about Mumbai
Okay,
Indians
no,
first.
if I look at combinations, Charles, okay, just first, although we are playing, if there's a spinning wicket by DY Patil, you never go. Okay, then you can draw,
Then you
then
can
you,
drop Basil Thampina and play a spinner.
yeah, you can draw Basil Thapi, play a spinner, or what you can do is you can at times draw a Daniel Sams and play Fabian Allen. But
Yeah,
Shal,
done.
what do you think about this 11, Shal? Let me tell you. Okay, this is a better 11. Rohit
And I'm
Sharma,
pretty sure you have Fabian Allen in the team, right?
Rohit Sharma, Ishan Kishan, Tilak Verma, Surya Kumar, Pollard, Tim David, Fabian, Bumrah, Murugan Ashwin, Basil Thampi, and
Not cut.
Timal Mills.
Wait, I think. Wait, have
Timal
you
Mills,
not
Fabian
picked
Allen,
five?
Pollard, Tim David. No. Timal Mills, Fabian Allen, Pollard, Tim David. Char.
Acha, so basically, you didn't play Sams. That was the only
Ah.
difference. Ayush, that means you
Ah,
picked 10 players. You picked only 10 players.
No.
Repeat.
Ishan
Repeat
Kishan,
your lineup.
Ishan Kishan, Rohit Sharma, Tilak Verma,
Sky.
Sky,
Sky,
Pollard,
Pollard, Tim
Tim
David,
David, Fabian
uh,
Allen,
Fabian Allen, Bumrah,
Bumrah,
Murugan Ashwin.
Markante, no, Murugan Ashwin, chalo, Murugan Ashwin,
Yeah.
Murugan Ashwin,
Kaimal
Timal,
Timal
Mills,
Mills
Timal Mills,
Basil
and
Tampi, Basil
Basil
Tampi.
Thampi.
Bumrah. This is
Yeah,
Thambi.
you didn't name Thampi, so yeah,
Bumrah.
everybody
No,
got
no,
it.
he did name
He did,
Tampi.
he
I
did,
heard,
he
I
did.
heard,
I did.
I heard.
Arey, no worries, yeah, no worries, my bad.
You can have that, and you can well have that. And if yeah, that then see honestly that is
But
better like
but
season.
don't you think that Daniel Sams can give you a better batting element than Fabian
No, no,
Allen?
no, 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 no.
He
Fabian
he
Allen is a
can
much better batsman.
but where he gives him where see he bats for which team in BBL Melbourne,
No, Sydney Thunder, no, Sydney
No,
Thunder, no,
Sam's is for Thunder.
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 And Thunder, he is needed to come because in the BBL, anyways, they have only domestic players playing. So he is needed to come in at five there. But in our team, if I'm slotting Sam at seven, then I would rather have a spinner like a Kunal Pandya role types. So
Mm,
for me, Fabian Allen starts. And
mm,
he
But
gives me
mm.
Ayush, the one thing is, in that case, okay. But then
I
Ayush, I think
agree,
your
I agree.
pace battery is a bit low. I mean, who's going to bowl in the uh,
a pace battery is Basil Thampi. My pace
Timal
battery
Mills?
Timal
See,
Mills.
Timal Mills, I would at max consider he's playing 10 out of 14 games.
Just no, no.
Maximum.
Let us consider. See, that is not in our hands. Na? Okay,
Hmm.
Kemal Mills, Bumrah, Basil Thampi, and Pollard.
Murugan.
No, no,
Murugan.
pace attack.
Yeah, I
Ah,
think,
yeah.
see,
So we
to be
have
very
Bumrah,
frank,
we have Kunal Mills, we have Basil Tampi. Pollard can bowl like maybe one or two, maybe.
Forward
So
two.
we have four.
Hmm. Six, six,
I'm
six
not
of
really convinced. I'm not
Ayush, if
really.
I have a question, Ayush, I have a
because we
question for
have
you.
Basil Thampi,
Ayush, I have a question for you.
we have Bumrah. Fine, fine.
Ayush, can you answer one question for me? Bumrah and Mills give you 8, guaranteed. Then in that case, you want,
But isn't Timal Mills injury prone? He can.
yeah, that is what I said, now that he'll play 10 out of 14 games at
Let us
max.
assume that he's playing. Na? Otherwise, you can't make a team. Everybody is
Yeah,
playing.
that is fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
So no,
let's
no,
assume.
I think that's a better 11 because see, if you are a spinner, has to be a restricted role. Not saying Fabian Allen is not bad, but if you play Sanjay Yadav, he can go for runs. Fabian Allen is a proven customer, and the difference between and you don't need to go with five seamers, man. It's fine. And in Wankata, seamers can get hit also, and a tight spinner can actually be good, right? Like a Fabian Allen. So
True.
I think Fabian Allen is that, and rest I do not know. See, if something happens to Bumrah, Charles,
They're screwed. They're screwed.
there's something about Bumrah.
Until next season, they're screwed. They might
They
without
have to
Arch also, Jafra Arch also.
They'll have to play Lord Unad, sorry, King Uncle Unadkat or Baby Tendulkar.
but I but
No,
I
no, no. They have to play. They'll have to play Unadkat. I don't think
I
they
just
play
hope Arjun
Arjun
Tendulkar stays
Tendulkar yet.
away from Jaidev Unadkat.
Yeah, that is what I said. Now he'll have the best of experiences of two players. One is Mills and one is Unadkat. Both of them left arm seamers.
So
So
I
see,
think
it's
How do
like
you rate?
it's
How
going
do you
to
rate this
school
signing? How do you rate this squad out of 10?
6.
five.
Ayush,
5.
6.
I
I would
think
have given a 3
5.5.
or 4, but considering Mumbai, I've given 5 because the
Actually,
see
their core is very strong, Ayush. The point is their core
yeah.
is very strong.
But I'm saying na, they can win matches on their core. These
Hmm.
Ramandeep Singh, Rahul Buddhi, they must have seen something. See, because see, they have match winners. How many match winners do they have? They have Rohit Sharma, out and out match winner. Okay.
Hmm. Yes.
Their
Abhishek
top 3 is a match winner. Their top
Yeah.
3 are match
That
winners.
is true. That
Pollard,
is
out
true. I
and
agree.
out match winner, Bumrah. So they have the core. So they will come good. But overall team, if one or two fails,
Squad depth and everything. Squad
the
depth and
Hardik
everything.
backup they had or the bowling, I'm more concerned about the bowling. Because
Yeah,
batting seems
same.
fine.
See,
There's
Same.
because the problem is Mills, Thampi, and Murugan Ashwin have never convinced in the IPL.
Hmm.
Ah,
I agree.
None of them.
Very. I mean,
very,
they lost Rahul Chaha. That's this thing. I think that's a big
I
loss.
honestly feel they actually could have gone for Yuzvendra Chahal.
Yeah, that's what I mean. 6 crores to
Yeah,
Rajasthan
they
was.
bloody hell spent. They
Don't know.
spent
They
8
could have
crores on.
spent. They could
They
have
spent 8
spent
crores on
7
David.
crores or 8 crores to him. Yeah, I don't get it.
I think
Okay,
that's
I
fine. See,
think
Mumbai
he
Indians
screwed
is
up.
okay,
so our
let's
final
Let
rating for Mumbai is I think 5.5. Ayush says 5. I say
Yeah.
6. So in the
Okay.
middle.
Okay. We'll go to 5.5. Okay. Let's go to the next team. Let's go to the
yes,
next team.
go
Let's
to
go to DC. Let's go to
okay.
Delhi Capitals because I think they've had a
अरे
pretty
वार्नर
decent.
कैप्टन है अरे भाई अरे वार्नर कैप्टन
Panth captain, brother.
No, no, I feel one. I think they're going to change it. I
अरे
think
no
they're going
no
to
अरे
change it.
brother अरे brother
Bro,
I think they're
they
going to change
did
it. Wayne.
they did
अरे bro
retain
no
Shreyas
अरे
Iyer
bro
because
bro
they wanted
bro
Pant as
put
captain.
put अरे put Pant captain. I wanted not even dream. Come on.
What mean? Warner is a winning captain for SRH. Won't you make him
अरे no,
captain?
what says? अरे man, honestly, Pawan, that sounds very silly. And Pant is the captain, man. Come on, what are you doing? You ask 100 people, 100 people will say Pant will be the
No, no,
captain.
99 will and one that is Paman will say
Ah,
Warner.
wow.
Okay, okay, okay. Yeah, okay, okay. No problem.
So
I think I
Warner,
think I spoke to the other Delhi Capitals. They said also Warner captain when I spoke to most
Okay,
of the.
wait. Pavan, let's bet 50 INR on who will be the captain. I say Pant, you say Warner. Whoever wins gives the
I
50
No, no,
INR
am
no.
to him.
Let's not bet right
I
now.
am
Let's
ready to
just
bet two
forget about
crore
it.
rupees. I am ready to
We'll
bet all
forget
my
about it.
money.
We'll forget about it and move on. We'll
Okay.
keep it as punt for now. We'll keep it punt as now. But for me, my playing 11, Bond and Shaw for sure to open. Case Bharat coming at number 3. I know RCB how we performed for RCB last season. No one can convince me to tell Case Bharat is going to bet at number 5, number 4. If Case Bharat is
No,
in the
no.
team, he should play at number 3. Rishabh Pant at 4 for me because Rishabh Pant plays at number 4 for India. Mittelmarsh at 5, Brahman Powell at 6 because he can bowl also a few overs, but not that convinced with Powell, but at least he can bowl one or two if possible. Aksha Patel, Lord Thakur, Sakaria for me instead of Khalil Ahmed for me. There could be a disagreement over there. Noike and Kuldeep.
So you have
See, most of that lineup I will agree
your
with sort of.
bowling is
See,
very.
wait. See, the problem I think the bowling is sorted. If they play Thakur and Nokia, they have 4 overs at their death for sure.
Would you agree with two spinners? Two spinners is okay for DC,
Yeah,
or
it's
would you
fine.
go only with
Yeah.
one?
No, no,
Yeah, no, I'm fine with both spinners. See, the point is that if you, for example, I say I don't want to pick Kuldeep. I don't have any other option apart from somebody like a Praveen Dubey who's not a great spinner at all. I mean, we saw. I mean, he's decent. He's half
But
decent, but
but
not
can
great.
DC go only with Aksha Patel on the Mumbai pitch? Is it
I
possible?
know. No. I don't think so. I don't think so.
Yes,
So
your thoughts. Yes, your thoughts on Delhi. I put my playing 11. Do you have any disagreements on this?
no. Yeah, I'm coming to that point. The point that not the point, but I think see if you see recently how Mitchell Marsh has done. I know what Ayush is going to say, but he's doing best at 3. And I know Mitchell Marsh earlier on when he started off, he played at number 6, number 5, as a
yeah,
hitter. But it is
Yeah.
like a transformation of his career now. Now he's not that guy who can score a 30 runs of 10
but
balls or
Sal,
20 runs
but
of
Sal,
5 7 balls.
but Sal, yeah, I agree, but he can still do that.
No.
Okay.
I used to now. No. Now what I want to come to is the Pant has done very well for DC at 4 and 5 both. So I would put Bharat at 4, move Marsh up to 3, and put
No, no,
Pant
no,
at
no,
5.
I
no.
agree with this from Rohan. By the way, Khalil butters that. Oswal as you wish, but cheaper. But Khalil, yeah, I want to come to this point. Khalil, if they are going for left arm seamers, that's what I don't get. They could have saved money for, I mean, even a middle order batsman
By the way,
right now.
yeah, that's fine. See,
No,
now
okay,
they've
okay.
done
Put
that.
up the team again. Put up the team again.
Yeah,
Ayush, I have
sorry.
another
Yeah.
thing.
No,
Ayush,
no,
I
wait,
have
wait, wait,
another
wait. Wait,
question.
just one thing, just one. I think Pawan, that is a
Yeah.
good team, but there is nobody to properly partner Norke at the death. Okay, because
Slot Thakur.
Lord
Why
Thakur,
not Thakur?
Thakur
Yeah,
will do it.
Lord
Thakur
Thakur
has
will
Thakur,
done
do
it.
it for
He'll do it.
sure.
He'll do
He's
it.
done
I
it for
think,
CSK. He's
hear me
done it
out,
for
hear me out.
CSK.
I think what he
By the way,
can do, what he
actually,
can
I
do
was
is
about to ask you about
War,
was why are
Warner.
we not considering Engidi for this? Even I was about to
No,
say that.
But
Warner.
Noike and Ingidia similar, right? Noike
No,
was,
no,
I
that's
mean,
no, no, that is no. Warner is Shaw is so everybody will agree. Okay.
yeah.
I will have.
I
I
think
Um,
top
won't
five is
change.
same. The order might be different.
I
yeah,
won't
okay.
change KS Bharat. I won't change KS Bharat
I
from number
don't know.
three. It's
I know.
very
I know.
difficult.
KS Bharat is married to you, but it's fine. I would have actually gone for a Mandeep Singh. I would go for a Mandeep Singh.
In place of
In
Bharat, but
place
I
of
don't know
who?
mind. I don't know mind Bharat. It's fine.
yeah, I'm fine with both because see the good thing with Mandeep is he's flexible. He can open as well as bat at 6.
Hmm.
But we don't need that here. We need a number 4 or number 3 batsman.
Rohan here says, with Pant as wicketkeeper, why you need Bharat? Can get other batsmen like Lalit and Dul. No, KS Bharat is a better
Why
batsman.
not
Come on.
Mandeep then? Why not Mandeep?
Yeah, had he written Mandeep, I would have given him a thumbs up. But He missed it.
Naveen Dubey,
No,
Kamlesh.
I mean Yash. Yash Dul. No, 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 no way. I don't think in place of KS Bharat as a batsman, I will still make KS Bharat being a batsman then when
Okay,
Pant is a wicket keeper.
put up the team again. So I think a better combination will
Why?
be
Why
one.
do you need Mandeep Singh? Where did Mandeep Singh last play? A long time back for
Arey,
IPL
we're
team.
just
No, no, he
discussing,
played
yeah. We're
last year.
just
He
discussing.
last
We're
year
just
only.
discussing.
Mandi will be a better option. I don't want
Yeah,
Bharat.
definitely will be. Definitely will be.
Warner, Shaw, Bharat, Pant, March. Okay, I will drop Pavel. Okay, and
Yeah.
I will get a instead, and I will drop Sakaria, and I will get a Mustafizur and Khalil. Okay,
Exact. No, Khalil is already
Khalil,
Khalil.
there's too
Yeah,
many
right.
left arm seamers.
Oh,
No, no, I don't
actually,
agree.
I think we need to trust Thakur as a batsman. That is what.
that's the reason I'm doing. So if you have March
Same.
at 5, okay,
Why do you need Lord Thakur to bat at 7? Then there's a good batting odd until 9,
I
like
think
for
I
a
think
week.
listen.
wait, why
That
do you
is why
need
they
batting till
spent
9?
11 crores. That is why you spent 11 crores on
Why
this
do you
guy.
need batting till 9? T20 mein you maximum bat till 7, 8, man. Why do you need
Akshay
if
is
the batting?
definitely above Shardul Thakur for me.
No way, man.
Always.
No way, man. No way. No way.
How
I'm
is
saying
that?
no way, man. I think if Pant is Marsh is 5, but you know the other problem is then the tail
No,
Shah
we
if
don't have a finisher. Then we don't have a finisher if Pavel is not
no
in this playing 11.
no Marsh can play that role, Thakur can play that role, but yeah, I think
No, but
But
I
if
sort
you
of
have a
agree to the
March,
fact that
Pavel and
they don't have a finisher yet.
the
no,
That
problem
but
is
Pavel
why.
could be the finisher. That's what I'm saying. Roman Pavel can be that finisher. That
But
just like
Pawan, do you think Roman Powell will finish it? Even will he be able to finish even 7 games out of 14? I don't think so.
I think so. I think so. I
I'm not
think
very confident. Why? Because he definitely has scored a century, but so has Colin Munro. Has he done well in the IPL? No. Now the thing is, I would want a decent batsman at 5, and that is, see, I'm confident that Marsh and KS Bharat can anchor the innings, any one of those or even both. That is why I want somebody like a Pant to precede Robin Powell, because then you have two finishers, and both of them have played the role better and more recently. Marsh is not a finisher anymore; he's an anchor now. Not even an anchor; he's a
why is
radical batsman.
everyone disagreeing that Akshay can't be batting above Lord Thakur?
Akshay
Because
can't
Lord,
play Thakur. No way, no chance.
no way, Thakur is 100 times, not 100 times, but at least 10 times better.
Okay. Okay. So
I
I'll
think
change
So
this
to
one.
the extent, okay, if they really back Thakur, okay,
Yeah.
a, a big punt you take, bat Thakur at 6.
no, that's bullshit. That's
Bat
bullshit.
Thakur at 6, why not?
No, that's a bit too much, Ayush. It's a bit too much. So Powell at 6, Pant at 5. That is what I'll do, because Marsh and Bharat can
No,
do.
no, not punt at 5. Then that doesn't suit punt. That doesn't suit
How
punt's
does it
role.
not? Wait, he scored 77 of 20 at balls.
Abhi
Yeah,
yaar,
maybe,
ball
maybe,
is
but
have been telling since yesterday.
in India right now, in the Indian team right now, he plays as number 4.
And he's
That's the thing.
struggling. And he's struggling.
He's so
Exactly my
struggling,
point.
but he's the
That is
captain.
in,
He's
that
the
is in
captain
one
of
day.
Delhi Capitals. That's the issue.
Wait, how does that matter that him playing at number 4 for India and he's Delhi Capitals captain? I mean, I don't get the tangent. But the
Yeah,
thing is,
bro.
at number
Yeah, bro.
4,
But the thing is,
Pawan,
bro,
at
he
number
makes
4, he's been
decisions like
struggling ever since.
No, no,
he
but that
He's
is
makes
in
the
stru-
one day, na,
decisions,
Shah.
right?
What, Ayush?
That is in one day, na.
No, even at
But
T20s,
yeah,
he's just scored
yeah,
165.
tell me
And that too
something.
against West Indies.
Yeah, tell me something. Sharvish Pant is coming number 4. Most days he's somebody did Venkat Iyer comment. Oh yeah,
No,
Venkat,
that's.
Venkat.
Yeah, he's saying don't know who's the guy without video.
Hey, I was talking to you in the morning. You don't remember me.
Okay,
You were
okay,
making
But
fun
I
about
agree with him.
Punjab.
listen, if Rishabh Pant is batting, then I expect Rishabh Pant to bat most days till the end. Then he can play the finishing role also. Na? Why do you need to make him come for 10 balls? He can set in and play the finishing role, na, Shah? है ना? Rishabh Pant always is better when he sets himself in, not in ODI, in T20. I'm saying.
Hmm. I
In
agree.
T-
I agree with
okay,
Ayush.
in one day, in one day the role he plays at 5 is the role he plays at 4 and T20 because of the overs. You get my point? That is why if Rishabh Pant stays, okay, Rishabh Pant is somebody who will bat a bit and stay for the last 4 5 overs. Imagine if he's set last 4 overs, he's the finisher itself.
But didn't he do? Hasn't he been doing that for the past 2 seasons, and he's not had great seasons as his past two seasons.
But he's not a bad season also. Man. What person can number batting
No,
also?
but no, wait. If you just look at
But
his
the
strike rate,
thing is,
Ayush,
you
एक second, yeah, एक
you
second. If
have
you just
options.
You don't exactly. You don't have a finisher
Then
for God's
Marsh is
sake.
in the why is it in the order?
How can, come on, guys? I mean, Pant, Marsh, Powell, they can finish the games. I mean,
Yeah,
Roman Powell recently scored 100
yeah, I know.
Exactly.
as
Wait,
number
wait, wait.
five.
Listen, listen. Pawan, even Colin
That
Munro
is
has
a different.
300s. Colin Munro has 300s.
Pawan, that
Is
But
is
that
fine.
that
Pawan,
that
exactly?
is
Pawan,
that is a different scenario for MIA.
Pawan,
Ayush, listen.
let
Ayush,
me
just hear
argue
me
with
out.
something.
Hear me out. Pant has played at 4 for the past 2 seasons. Let me back it up with just numbers because I know you love numbers. He's wait. He had a strike rate of 128 last year and a strike rate of 114 the year before.
Where
Wherein
have the,
during this,
where
listen,
have the
during
matches been? Where have the matches been? Check that also.
I
Yeah,
don't give
check
a
that.
toss. I don't give a toss,
No,
Ayush.
no, no. Why won't you give a toss?
Because it is over. It is, see, had it been a particular match or 3, 4 matches, that had it been a small sample size, I would have
Where,
agreed.
Dad, where have the matches been, man? Where have the matches been? Check that also.
Mumbai and Pune. Mumbai and
I didn't. No,
Pune.
no, not this year.
अरे अरे
Sorry, sorry,
मारो भाई
sorry,
मारो
sorry.
मारो भाई
एक
मारो
ये फेरोज
मुझे मारो
निकला. Yeah, 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 yeah,
Last
yeah.
year's leaving some in Mumbai and Delhi.
अच्छा okay Ayush अच्छा let's talk about the two seasons before wherein the full season happened in the UAE. Okay,
Hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
tell me with what strike rate was Hardik batting?
Where?
192. He was
Where?
batting at 5 in UAE.
Oh,
He was
that's
batting at 190. No,
yes.
exactly. Now
How
I've
did,
taken the
how did
wait.
Hardik bat in 2021? That also you see.
No, see, I'm talking about. Okay, I picked up the season wherein he's played in UAE completely. He batted at 192. He played at 5 and 6. Okay, if I look at Pollard, he was batting at 160. So there,
Hmm.
the
Hmm.
point is that there are chances that the batsman can take. Now the problem is Pant was not.
Pedigree,
Wait up, shut up.
yeah.
Now,
Hey, calm down, guys. Calm down, guys.
yeah.
Tension.
It's in friendly spirit. I know I used for long. So the thing is, Pant was not played there. He struggled at 4, right? So even if you talk now, okay, now that's a totally different man. So the thing is, when you see him playing at number 5 or 6, wherein he played in the 2009 in the 2019 season, even though his average is similar in all 3 seasons, he bats at a strike rate of 163.
Yes. Yes.
He has the same number of 50s in the 2019 season and 2021 season, but the impact is more in the 2019 season. He has thrice the amount of number of sixes he has in the past two seasons individually, and the amount of sixes he hit in 2019 is more than the past 2 seasons put together.
That is
Now
this
tell
one.
me,
That is.
now tell I
No, come
don't
on, man.
Ayush, wait, are you telling me he's been in shit form for the
No,
past
no,
two
no, no,
years?
no, 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 wait. For T20, Panthers batted number 5 for India. Hasn't he? Hasn't he? Has not. He
I
has.
have no idea. I have no
Yes.
idea. I'll be honest.
That's what. So let's not argue about this if you don't know about that, Carl.
Okay, see, whatever happens is
No, wait, are
against
we
one.
talking about India? Wait, is the Delhi Capitals India similar to the India team?
So it's a performance. It's a
But still,
performance.
that performance helps for the Indian team, right? Pant is the
Acha,
captain, right? He
okay.
decides. He decides what position he bets. Simple as
ये
that.
point तो चल गलत है इसको छोड़ दे. But what I'm saying is okay. Whatever happens is 2 against 1. So Power and we are the same team. Sal, you can go and
Wait, but if we talk about cricketing IQ, it's 100. That is me against 0. So I
absolutely not.
win.
Absolutely not.
Okay, let's move on. Let's move on. Let's
Yeah,
move
that's
on.
fine. See, that's for the fans to decide. That's not for us to decide. That's for the
Yeah,
team
that's
to
not
decide.
us
So
to
screw
decide.
it.
Yeah,
So
come in.
no. Last point.
Out of 10, how do you rate this DC squad?
No, this
7.
last point. Last point. Are you happy with this
Yeah.
bowling lineup?
No, I'm not. It's pretty. I mean, I'm
Yeah.
satisfied,
The
but I'm not
bowling lineup,
happy.
I'm not impressed. I mean,
I'm
compared to we had
satisfied.
a Rabada, Avesh Khan, Noikia. I think that's gone obviously. So it's a weaker bowling lineup compared to 2021. We have to accept. Even as a DC fan, I have to accept that.
Somehow they have to.
We lost Ashwin. We lost. I mean the batting is okay. Batting is
Talking
okay.
about
It's
the
just the bowling
somehow
department for me.
But
they
Ayush,
have
you
to.
know what? I think Khalil will step up. He will.
Yeah,
Maybe.
that is there is
But I'm
fine.
trusting on Sakaria. For me, I feel like
But listen,
Sakaria
if
can do a better
Mustafa
job.
is playing, there there are play Sakaria.
See, if Mustafiz plays, you'll have to drop one of Powell or Nokia or Marsh or Border, which is
Not
highly
Noikia. Come on,
improbable.
not Noikia.
None
Noikia is
of those.
never
You'll
done.
drop. No, you won't drop any of them. That is highly improbable. So Mustafiz is totally a backup for Nokia if he gets injured.
Okay, lot of discussion on DC. Now let's move on.
Yeah, but let's. That's what I want to say. Let's move to next. But before that, how do you rate this squad out of 10? Shalv and
Seven,
Ayush.
seven, seven, seven.
6.
For
So we are
me,
at 6.5.
for me, 7 as well.
So we are seven because it's two versus one, Ayush, as you said.
Okay, let's go to the defending champions. Let's go to the defending champions. Chennai Super
That's
Kings. Let's
Army.
go to them.
Great
Let's
team.
go to the very
Hey, why don't we
experienced.
have Venkat sir? Why don't we have Venkat sir on board? He's
I don't know.
commenting in
I
this.
send the link if he wants. He can join live. That's what I said. Anyone interested, join live, guys. Yeah. But what do you think of CSK?
I mean, they've gone back and brought the same old rust. I'm not rusty, but yeah, they've gone and bought
Okay,
back the
let's
same
take
old
the team.
players.
Okay, first of all,
So the playing 11
okay,
for me, it was Gaikwad Conway to open, Moin Ali at number 3, Raidu at 4, Jadeja. I'll actually bring a Shivam Dube at 6 and make Dhoni bat at 7. That's what I thought because they
Yeah, yeah,
bought Shivam Dube for 4 crores, and if they don't
yeah.
utilize him properly, then
Pavan,
he
I think you made a mistake. I think you made a mistake. You should have put Dhoni after Adam Hill.
who?
Because every
Dhoni after who?
you should have put Dhoni after maybe Chris Jordan or Adam Mill.
No way. That's sarcasm. I don't agree with that. Dhoni should play at 7. Deepak Chaha, Bruin Bravo, Chris Jordan, Adam Mill.
I like how you say Chahar. Say Chahar again.
Chaha.
Chaha. Oh,
Ah.
sorry, I have 5 overseas. Sorry, I have 5
Yeah,
overseas. I'm so
exactly.
sorry.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. Okay, then
Okay.
who's going to be my bowling option here?
I think you
I won't
remove
remove
Jordan.
Mill
I
and
think see, you need to make a choice between Jordan and Bravo because they both are bowling at their death. And in my opinion, at
it's
this
Bravo.
point
It's
in
Bravo.
time,
It's
I'll pick
Bravo.
Bravo. I'll pick Bravo.
Who's number 10 now from the bowling?
So you put an Indian pacer. No,
Maybe
where's
K
the
Masif.
line?
Hey,
I'll put K Masif. What
let's
to
make
do?
the team.
No, no, no,
Okay,
no, no, don't put KM Asif. No, no way.
Arey boy loves K Wasif.
Yeah,
No, you
Dhoni
can
loves
put you can put somebody like a Hunger Caker because every time CSK puts out a lineup.
One thing, yeah, guys, one thing we need to agree upon is that in this auction, every team will have minimum one player who is not that great because of the so many teams and so many players. Okay.
The talent has got diluted, Ayush, basically,
Hmm.
in simple terms.
I'm going to
Like,
put a choice between Handar Rekha and K Masif for
but
me.
to make that team, I will go for Rituraj to open.
Definitely.
Definitely it's Gaikwad, obvious.
With
Otherwise, why they retain?
with Robin Uthappa.
Yeah, same. I share a similar opinion. You
Then where
probably
are
put
they
Conway
play
at
Conway?
4.
Then
Then
where's
I
You
have
put
Raidu going to play? Where's Raidu going to play? Where's Moin Ali?
Raidu. See,
wait,
we'll yeah. I think. See, Shivam Dube goes out if we are putting this lineup across.
yeah, listen, wait. Okay. Then you have a Moin Ali. Okay. Then you have a Devon Conway.
At 4,
And
yeah.
at times it might happen Devon Conway doesn't need to bat. Okay.
Yeah, it can be a situation wherein they have 30 balls left and they have to score 60 odd runs. Then obviously you'd send a Jadeja over Conway, right? That
Then
is
you
on
have
the situation.
a Ravinder Jadeja.
But if they had
No,
Uttapa, wait,
Raidu.
Raidu.
one question here, one question. If they had
Yes, yes.
Uttapa last season, why didn't they play much games for Uttapa?
Because
Because they
Suresh
played
Raina bias was there, na?
So
last
Suresh
Suresh
Raina was
Raina.
there, then they could have made him play at number 3 for
oh,
the
they,
whole season, no?
they played him now in the who
They
scored in the
played
final?
him.
Who scored in the
They
final?
played him in the latter stages, so that's what I also was
And
They
thinking
have played
Uttapa
him,
to
yeah.
play him in the latter
Ayush,
stages,
hold on.
not
Ayush, hold
not
on.
in the
Pavan,
beginning.
Pavan, see.
That way
Pavan, see.
2020. No, that way in 2020 later stage they played Gaikwad. They shouldn't have played him in 2021. है ना? By that logic. है ना?
See, Pavan,
Because
the thing is, Raina was playing earlier on. Dhoni trusted Raina for whatever reason, I don't know. When the entire universe had lost faith in Raina, Dhoni trusted him. He didn't do well. He got injured for CSK. I think I mean it was fortunate that he got injured. Otherwise, he would have absolutely shit he would have been shit during the knockouts. But when Uthappa came, he played at 3 and
I
he
won't
made
play
the
Shivam Dube in this side. If they bought Shivam Dube
अरे
for 4
बोलने ही
crores,
नहीं
कल
देता
से
है
खिलाने
यार, खुद ही
आपको.
बोलता रहा है.
I mean, let him speak.
Okay, you speak, Charles. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, so what I was saying was Uthappa came in and the role that he plays is very similar to what Moeen Ali does. And in every T20 team, you need one of those. Because I don't expect any hitting from MS Dhoni now. I think he'll come up, and I am serious this time, he'll come after Dwayne Bravo if he has to come.
True.
Right. So you need acceleration in the starting overs. That was a problem with them during.
is more the reason he will pick Hunger Gaker, Dhoni.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
might smack a few.
So I think the team, okay. I feel Shivam, okay. See, even Pawan's team can't be bad because Conway is a hitter, but I'm thinking my team is that Raidu is 5, okay,
Yep,
to
Hmm.
6,
Raidu
uh,
6.
7, 8,
LSG.
Dhoni, 7, 8, 9, Dhoni, Chahar, Bravo. Now you decide who is. I don't know.
The order is up to you.
Okay, 7, 8, 9, Jaddu, Chahar, sorry, Dhoni, Chahar, Bravo.
Dhoni, Bravo, and Chahar.
How many overseas do we have?
I
3.
think we've left one. We've left one.
Adam Mill can come.
Bravo. Adam Milne.
You know
Adam Mill
what?
or Jordan. I
I'm
don't know.
honest.
Between
I'm
Mill and
honest. I'll pick Jordan over Milne because Milne is very bad.
no, I feel Mill. I'll pick Mill because Jordan's death overs hasn't been that good for England recently. That's the
They
issue.
will want. To be fair, I will pick Jordan over Bravo.
No, I don't think so. You know why?
Yeah.
Because
I don't think
Bravo,
so. I don't think so.
because
Bravo is
because
like the
because
best death
Bravo.
bowler.
See, one Bravo has
All
that
depends
thing
on
with
form.
Dhoni.
All depends. Okay, okay. Bravo slash. All depends on who's bowling better.
Yeah, that is what I
Yeah.
said. Bravo slash Jordan will be fine.
Okay. Then have
Okay.
an Adam Milne.
Hmm.
Okay. Now you have your so you how many pacers do you have?
So 1, 2, 3,
Three.
4, 3, 4.
Hey, Ayush, we
Yeah.
haven't picked any
Oh.
spinners for them. I mean, yeah, I know Bravo is
No, no,
still a
we have
spinner, but
Moeen Ali and
seriously.
Jadeja. What else? Moeen Ali and Jadeja. They'll easily bowl
Yeah,
the 8
okay, yeah,
overs.
that's fine, that's fine. Not 8 overs,
Yeah.
but 6 overs. 6 overs.
We have
Okay.
Deepak
But we
Chahar.
already have two spinners.
We have Milne. We have
No, no,
Bravo.
Pawan, we have three spinners. We have Moeen Ali, we have Jadeja, and we have Bravo. So three spinners.
Bravo is not a spinner. What the hell?
No, but okay. So the last option they had for the last option, I will go for a Hunger Gaker maybe.
Okay. Okay, no
If you want
problem.
the
How do
spinner,
you
if you want a spinner,
Middle
then
Sandner? Middle Sandner?
Michel Sanders is
Simple
fitting.
issue.
Dude,
So we
but
can make him.
they don't have an Indian spinner, do they?
No,
No,
they don't. They don't have.
they
Hey,
have.
Ayush.
This is the thing. This is
Listen,
the thing.
Ayush,
They
I
didn't
have a
buy
question
Indian
for you.
spinner.
Ayush, I have a question for you, and Pawan to you also. See, Jadeja is just coming back from injury. What if it relapses?
I don't know. I really don't know. Without
If
Jadeja,
that
I
is the
think.
case, if that is the
Shivam
case,
Dube, then they'll have to bring Shivam Dube in and remove one of the Indian pacers to accommodate a spinner. Now the problem is, where is the Indian spinner?
then what they
Problem.
can do, I'll tell you. So if you need one more spinner, okay, then
Drop Bravo, play Thikshana, maybe.
Yeah.
yeah,
Or Santner. Either Tekshan or Santner.
Yeah,
One of them.
drop Bravo,
Because
play
Santner can bat
Tikshana,
also. Santner can
and
bat
drop
also.
Raidu, play Dube.
yeah, Dube.
Okay. Yeah. We agree. Yeah. But out of 10, how do you rate this squad,
Eight,
CSK?
eight,
Six.
eight, eight, eight.
For
Are you
me,
kidding,
6.5.
Ayush?
At least for
8?
this
How
season.
for CSK 8?
8, man. Why? What don't they have?
What don't they have? They lost Faf du Plessis.
I
No,
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 no. I
no, no.
don't know
Actually,
what
his
they have.
question is valid. His question is valid. What
What
they
don't
don't
they
have.
have?
Ayush, I
They
still
have
feel. Ayush, I still
explosive
feel.
finishing in Jadeja.
अरे तू सवाल पूछ के जवाब नहीं देने देता. What they don't have still is a gun pacer. I don't consider Milne or Jordan to be one.
Oh, come on,
None of them are.
And they don't have Indian spinner. They don't have Indian spinner. They didn't even buy Imran
Yeah,
Tahir.
right. Jadeja,
Biggest
Pakistan.
problem over there.
Ayush, Jadeja is coming after a long layoff. I don't expect him to do well as soon as he's there. If the injury relapses, they're screwed. They don't have a replacement. Then we'll have to play Mr. Then they'll have to play Shivam Bube.
Bupe.
What to do? So they bought Dube, no, 4 crores. Going so much.
At least for this season, Jadeja and Moeen Ali will be fine. Next season, Chennai pitch, they would be needing one more spinner. Okay.
Yeah,
Maybe
yeah.
Tekshan,
Next
maybe
year is different. See,
overseas.
next year, our Antarctica Thala will retire and they'll have 12 crores.
Okay.
They'll have 12
Let's
crores.
let's go to next go to the next team. I think
Can
we've
we go to
discussed too
KKR,
much.
please?
Let's go to KKR. Let's go to KKR. And this is my playing 11 for KKR, by the way. You can see, yeah.
Oof, big calls straight away.
Shayyar, Hales.
Rahane at 3 for me. Sharai Iyer at 4, captain. Nitish Rana, Sam Billings, Andre Russell, Sunil Narain, Mavi, Chakrabarti, Umesh Yadav. I trust this.
No Pat Cummins.
Huh?
Exactly, same
No Pat
point.
Cummins.
No,
You know
I don't.
what?
I,
You know
I
what?
don't.
You
I
know,
don't
Let's
remember
go
Pawan.
with
Pawan. The
Punjab,
thing is,
unfortunately.
yeah, what is this bowling here, Power?
listen, listen,
What
listen,
to
listen,
do so,
listen, listen,
Alex? Do
listen,
you
listen.
think
Arey, listen,
who's
no,
opener?
listen.
Who's going to be the
Wait,
opener of
Exactly.
this
Yeah. Wait,
match?
wait, wait.
no, no, no,
Are
Power,
you straight? Are you straight? Pawan, see, you have two out and out openers whom you've put in the middle order,
yeah,
which
exactly.
doesn't make sense. Rahane
Why?
and Nitish Rana are born to be openers.
So
They
Rahane can
can.
play at number three. He plays that
No, no,
role.
wait na. So the problem is then Rahane and Iyer are players who are very slow. So both of them will slow the innings down. So instead of doing that, Venki Iyer and Rahane can open. You put Rana at three because Rana speeds
But
things
come
up
on, Hales. Alex Hales. Then why did you buy Alex Hales then? What
as a
for?
replacement, na.
Come on, Alex Hales.
Ayush,
How much
Ayush,
has he played
Ayush, you're
Alex
a KKR
Hales?
fan. Ayush, you're a KKR fan. I leave it to you.
Oh, okay. This is no, see, Power.
Alex Hales. You bought
I'll
Alex
go. I'll
Hales
be to
to
the
just
Lou
keep
and be
him in the
back.
bench.
No, no. See. The thing is, Power. The thing is, see. Yeah, I agree, Alex Hales. But the role Alex Hales is playing, na Pawan, is something even Venkatesh Iyer is playing. Okay. So Alex Hales might come in, but my starting 11 will be Venkatesh Iyer and Rahane because Rahane can play the Shubman Gill role. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Come to Shubman Gill role. Wait, just a second. Can I just come in 2 minutes? I'll just take 2 minutes. Okay?
Hmm. I agree with this 11. I think I don't know. Narayan could be changed. That's the thing. Narayan's form could be the issue here. So maybe if they want a Cummins, then bring in a Cummins and drop out Narayan.
Hi, I'm back.
I understand you guys going for Cummins. I get it, but Cummins, I'm not sure full season whether he'll be fit.
See, I think I'm sorry, I couldn't listen to what you and Ayush must have discussed because I was busy emptying my bladders out.
Yeah.
But just looking at the team balance, see, if I'm arguing that Alex Hales should be playing, the point is, can
Then we
if
can change the number
listen,
three.
listen,
We can change the number
listen,
three.
listen up. The thing is, we need an overseas spot. So if we change number three, we'll be only be able to get an Indian batsman in, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
So the thing is, can let's ask this question to ourselves: can Alex Hales be replaced? If something were to happen to Alex Hales tomorrow, will you be able to replace him with the squad you have? Definitely yes, you can. You can play Nitish Rana or Rahane as an opener. They can, Rahane can anchor the innings. Venki Iyer can go for his shots. And number three, moving Rana in because he can hit quick fire runs. He can score,
So then we can
50
drop.
off.
We can drop. I don't
Yeah,
know.
yeah.
I obviously Russell can't be dropped, but Narayan could be a choice to be dropped maybe on
But
this
but
pitch.
then but then but then he's your second spinner. See. I think anything said and done, Narayan is not the same spinner he was 8 years ago. But he definitely is one of the top spinners going around
The
his
biggest
misses.
issue is this Sam Billings. We don't have a backup wicket keeper, Indian backup wicket keeper. This is the biggest issue. Otherwise, definitely Pat Cummins and Hales would have fitted. The biggest issue KKR has, they don't have Indian wicket keeper.
I sort of agree, but you know what? They just might take a punt and play Sheldon Jackson. Might.
Yeah.
No, wait. Let
So,
me. Okay,
yeah, then we agree with it.
let
Maybe
me
Or
if they
maybe
can
Baba
bring in
Indrajit.
a Jackson.
Power, अरे मेरे भाई Pawan भाई. Listen, I think okay. What Charles has a very valid point. First of all, how can you go in with this bowling line? Okay.
No, yeah. Then what we can do,
They're
what
bullshit
we
with
can
this
do, as
lineup.
Charles said,
No,
we
no,
can
no,
bring
wait.
in a Sheldon Jackson. We can bring in a Sheldon Jackson, and then
No.
bring
I
in
have a
Cummins
better
back.
option. Wait, I'll tell you. You open with Rahane and Venki Iyer. Okay.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
number three, let
Rana.
us. Okay. Okay. Number three, you have a Nitish Rana. Okay.
Where's
Now,
Hales going to play?
huh?
On the
Where's
अरे
bench.
Hales?
wait, yaar. Pawan. Number four is our Mr. Sreyash Iyer. Okay. Number five, Sam Billings.
No.
Number
Yes.
six,
Sam
on.
Billings is number six. Number six.
So where is Russell then? Number seven.
No, never.
Okay, no. Sam Billings and Russell, but if overs come, then
Yeah, they
Russell.
can switch now, yeah. They can switch
Yes.
as and when they require,
Now,
as
now,
and when
now, now,
required.
now, 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 now.
Now, jaldi bol.
You have Rana who can
Come
give
on,
you
guys.
overs.
Calm down, guys.
You have
Okay,
Rana
okay.
who can give you overs. Okay. You have
Ayush, I don't trust him
Venkatesh.
to give me overs. I'm sorry, but I don't
Yaar,
trust him
Shal,
to.
you have Venki Iyer who can give you overs.
Yes,
You have
yes. Venki
Andre
I will give
Russell
me
who can
one or
give you
two.
overs.
Thank
So,
you.
so
Ayer won't even bowl 4 overs, first of all.
He'll give you
yeah,
two.
I
He'll give
said
you
give
two.
you overs, not bowl for overs. So if that is the
अरे
case,
Russell and Ayer can give you four
तो
overs today
तुझे मैं
together.
मार दूंगा मुक्का शाल.
अभी
If
तेरे
that is the
सपोर्ट में
case,
बोल रहा हूँ यार.
if that is the case, then you have the luxury of an extra batsman at 7, which you might or might not need. Okay, so that is the reason I would have put Cummins at 7, but you do not need such a long, bowling line. Okay, so that is the case. You need. I will put a Rinku Singh at uh, at 7.
No,
Pat
no, no, no.
Pat Cummins at 8.
What's this?
Pat Cummins at 8. Shivam Mavi 9. Varun Chakravarti at my 10 position. And I will also pick Anukul Roy as my left arm spinner for some. Your pace is covered, your spin is covered,
I
your
don't.
batting is
Umesh Yadav definitely my playing 11, in my opinion. I think Narayan, for me, I think Narayan and Chakrabarti will be my two spinners alongside Nitish Rana for
But
me, who
Pawan,
can bowl.
don't you think playing Shivam Mavi and Umesh Yadav is too one-dimensional because both of them are excellent bowlers during the power play and during the middle overs, but both of them can't finish.
किस
But
टीम की बात चल रही है
aren't they
भाई?
two?
We're
KKR की
discussing on
चल रही है sir.
KKR.
Okay. Let's you know what, Pawan. Let's stay. Let all three of us stay quiet and let Venkat sir give his opinion, and then
Yeah,
let's
yeah,
see. So
yeah.
that
We'll keep quiet. You,
I'm
yeah,
keeping quiet. I'm keeping shut.
Okay, which one is the second one is for Shreyas KKR, no? I can't see the title of the team. Okay.
yeah. It's the second one. It's the second
That is
one.
a huge problem of opener here.
Venkat sir, pick
Ah,
your lineup for KKR. Your ideal lineup. All of us are quiet.
okay.
Pawan, remove your lineup.
Okay.
Okay. Then I'll just add up on that and I'll just give my adding on that. Pull that back, pull that back. So you have Venkatesh here, that is a confirmed one. Venkatesh here is a definite opener. Adding with that, there is no option for opener. So I'll go with the tried and tested option of Sunil Narain as opener.
Who?
Sunil Narain. Anyway, there is no option.
That's a tested and gone option right now, I think.
Really? Why?
Venkat, yeah,
Why?
yeah.
Tell me why. Tell me why
It
it's not a
failed.
good
It
option.
failed last season. I asked Ayush, a KKR fan here, about Narayan and Venkatesh Iyer
Do you know
option.
why it fails? Why it failed last season?
not last season. Before that.
The reason Narain failed alone because he did not have a Krislin. Narain and Kristin worked because Krislin used to target the pace bowlers and Narain used to target the spinners. Now same can be achieved with a Venkatesh Iyer and Narain. Apart from that, there is no good choice for an opener in that entire
Why
lineup.
not Rahane? Why not Rahane?
Are you serious?
So what's to be done? I mean, Rahane is the option.
I gave you an option. What's to be done? What do you mean by what's to be done? I gave you an option.
But
Sunil Narain.
Venkat, don't you think Narayan? See, let's assume KKR decides to open with him. But the
Hmm.
thing with Narayan is now one, he's exposed. I mean, whomsoever is going to bowl against him, Narayan takes strike. They'll bowl six. They'll try to bowl six balls at his chest because balls at chest height are fine. They need not be above his
Why
shoulder.
chess?
See,
So
I'll tell
he'll
you
succumb.
something. I'll tell you why I think that Rahane is a bad option. Rahane
No,
at
I'm
this
no, no,
point
no. I'm
of
not
time.
talking about Rahane right now. No, I'm not talking about Rahane right now. I'm just talking about Narayan being a bad option. One, he's exposed. Two, he's very his strike rate not in terms of batting, but in terms of performance is very low. I mean, out of 15, he'll perform in 2 games tops.
Hmm.
You don't want that,
Naren
right?
has Naren will give if Naren gives me a 10 ball 25, I'm okay with him getting out.
Yeah, obviously. See, that I agree with. But how often has he done it? What has been the
Many
consistency?
times he has done it. He has
Yeah,
But
over
in
he
700
past
runs
2 years,
he
something
might
as
have.
an
past two
opener.
years in CPL, in the other
No, no,
leagues
no, no,
as
no,
well.
no, 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 Pawan, let's just stick to the IPL. I know he has played an influential hand in few innings, but that has been very rare, probably once every 7 or 8 games. And
No.
seeing,
He played for I think a couple of seasons as an opener along with Chris Lynn. That was a
yeah,
very
Yeah, he
no,
did
no,
successful
he
that.
run.
definitely did,
We
but
all
the
agree.
Yeah.
performance, I don't know.
See,
Wait,
the
let
thing
me have
is,
a look.
I think that is the only way I can form a solid playing 11 for KKR. I don't because see on if you take on paper stats, Rahane and Iyer are almost similar. And Iyer coming at number three has capability but has not blasted off to a high flyer yet.
Yes, that's why we can have a Nitish Rana at 3 and a Shiraz Iyer at 4.
Same point, na. Nitish Rana coming in, you in the top four, you have two batsmen whose strike rate is not crossing 125. And everyone knows a team which needs to succeed in all of history of IPL, the team which have won, have had explosive openers. The openers need to fire, and Rahane at top means a death sentence for KKR.
Oh, Ayush, that's a strong statement. You would like
I
to say
disagree,
something?
man. See, Rahane can play the role which Shubman Gill played
Precisely.
Yeah, but Shubman Gill
and be successful.
accelerated. And
But
I'll tell you, when till the time Shubman Gill was 120, KKR was very bad. The time when a year got started to fire, that's when KKR
but
got the
Rahane,
innings
but
back.
what tells you that on a Mumbai pitch Rahane can't score properly?
And another Ayush, what Shubman Gill did, Shubman Gill was still compensated because of a what I'm saying, for a Rana and a Tripathi coming in next to him with a Russell and a Morgan. So they had all this high strike rate batsman coming after. But now with
Hmm.
Rahane, there is an Iyer and there is only Nitish Rana left.
Hmm.
Now, if Rahane he will not throw his wicket, he's too good a batsman. We know that. But
Hmm.
considering that, if Rahane manages to stay for 30 balls, he'll give you 40 runs. What is the point? He's played one fourth of
No,
the match, and you have
no, no.
nothing.
I don't think. At least on Mumbai and Kolkata, he won't do that.
See,
No.
Narayan will be battered by any pacer. Any pacer would come in, bowl balls at
But
his
he
chest,
just
and
need
he's
to
screwed.
rotate the strike. Then Iyer comes and he will attack the
But is
pace.
he capable enough to do it? No.
Yeah, yeah,
See,
yeah, yeah.
But,
Narayan,
He
what
but
has
if he
what
done with.
wants
Narayan
to
He's done
rotate the
with.
strike,
Narayan
then
used to Narayan
if
was
he wants
six
to
four
rotate the
six
strike,
dot dot out. Boom boom or no boom boom.
if
No
he want,
singles.
if he want to rotate
And
the strike,
especially Mumbai pitches, I don't know whether this is a
There's
sensible.
excellent bounce
No.
there, man. Ayush, you've played on that soil. Talk about it. Bloody hell. As a reserve, of course, but yeah.
But if you're not cricketing Narayan, there is you. I don't see a solid playing 11 from KKR.
Record. So
That's the
what
thing.
me and
They
Ayush
failed.
were
That's what they
proposing
failed
was,
that
so
opening
what me and
option.
Ayush were proposing were that you play Rahane because as Ayush said, Rahane can play the role of Shubman Gill. And see, Ayush would share similar thoughts that Rahane has looked in decent touch. It's just that his technique has got him out, and it's in the red ball. So if he tries to carry that sort of game into his white ball game, he might as well be a decent pick. And if even if he bats at 120, which is probably the max, not maximum, but probably the most consistent strike rate at which he bats, it's fine because that is always what one of the batsmen does.
So
In
wouldn't that put pressure on someone like a Venkatesh Iyer from the other end, and he might look to go for a big shot and then get
that
out.
is what we want from Venkir. What else do you want from him?
No,
So
fair enough.
if Rahane ends up playing a few dot
Aryan,
balls,
one second. Aryan, one second. Shall complete your lineup.
Yeah,
for me,
yeah.
okay, I'll
So
tell you.
yeah. So mine would be
That's
placing
fine.
Rana at 3 and Iyer at 4 because Rana
Okay.
gives you quick runs.
No, that
Exactly.
is they are interchangeable. That is fine. Go ahead.
Yeah.
No, no,
So
I don't think interchangeable. That has
No,
to
no.
be
As per
fixed.
situation, they can send whoever
Yeah,
they want.
I think that.
Yeah, that is
yeah.
fine.
Pawan, could you just put your lineup back up? Yeah, but yeah, continuing. At 4, I have
Yeah.
Shreyas Iyer. At 4, I have Shreyas Iyer. At 5, I have Billings. At 6 and 5 are interchangeable between Billings and Russell.
Hmm.
Mm.
Because
Possible.
because as per the number of balls left, anybody can step in. Now at 7, at 7 and 8 again interchangeable Pat Cummins and Narayan because both of them can tong the ball a long way. And in
Okay.
this situation, do we don't need we don't they don't have any pressure to open that they need to score quick runs or not. It's like a
Okay.
hit and miss.
Here's a wild idea. Can you
Yeah, yeah.
put that play team back? Just because KKR have retained Naren, we are looking at him as a short shot level. Won't a Mohammad Nabi instead of a Naren will make much more sense? Naren, let's be honest, does not have the same spin
Yeah, I
impact he
sort of
used to
I,
have.
I sort of rally the same thought,
That
but I
makes
think
more
Narayan
sense.
is still a better. I think Mohammad Nabi too has waned off in the recent past. He too hasn't been great. And
It
if you
does
go
make
if,
it
and if you
does
just
He
make
talk
hasn't been
about
great in the PSL also
and if you
much.
just talk about bowling, Narayan is a much better option than Nabi is right now.
Nabi is a very, I think, but he gives you a better depth because currently the
Nabi
spin spearhead
Nabi
is
is a floater.
Chakravarti.
but
You
look
can
at
send
Nabi's
Nabi up at
current
the top as
Also,
well if you have a
also,
good start.
also, Also, what we need to look at is this is number seven we're talking about. All right. So had this been a number five or six, Nabi would have got to play 15 balls, 20 balls, maybe. But this is a number seven. Nabi won't get 10, 12 balls. All you'll get here is 6 to 7 balls.
Okay,
Yeah,
how about this?
apart
How
from the
about
rare
this?
scenario.
Again, sacrificing Nareen. What if we can put an Alex Seals at the top order with opening, and with already we have Varun Chakravarti as the lead spinner. How
Yeah.
about an
Yes.
Anukul Roy as an alternate spinner, Indian spinner?
Exactly, I was saying that only.
Yes. Hmm.
That makes much more sense. The
You
team
know,
looks much balanced.
what will be the best playing 11? I'll tell you. Okay, according to me, you have a Rahane and a Venkatesh Iyer. Now I'll give you the logic behind every move. Venki Iyer to attack. Okay, Rahane to attack
Fair enough.
also.
I'll attack.
Rahane to attack also. But okay, Shumon Gill role. 3 Nitish Rana, explosive. 4
Iyer.
uh, Suresh Iyer.
Shreyas.
Decentish, your main batsman in the team. Number 5, 6, Russell Billings, depending on situation. Now 7, I'm leaving this for one reason. 8, Pat Cummins. You
Yeah,
need
he's
Pat.
a good bat at 8.
Okay. Varun
So
Chakravarti.
who are you putting in at three? Who are you putting in at
Nitish
three?
Rana.
Nitish.
Rana.
Nitish
But
Rana.
just
Seven is it.
imagine a situation where your top three bat out the 15 overs, they don't get out. The partnership stretch is long, and 5 overs are yet to come. And you
Yeah,
then you
bro,
then
that
you would
can be done
recommend
for
say
every
here.
team. That can be imagined for every team, man. You can't imagine like this.
Yeah,
Man.
you
No,
can
just
imagine.
just the situation I
You
was
can
thinking.
imagine in the
Maybe a
Punjab
year at
also, the
three.
top 3 bat up. Why can't
See,
you
A
wait,
do
wait.
year
that?
at three.
Ayush, hold up. So, Aryan, in that case, either they're batting really well, right?
Uh,
That is why they've
Shall
sustained.
that's where I was coming. In that situation, what is the score, Aryan?
that you take 135 for one, and he comes in at 135 for two. 15
Wins
over
once.
15 overs
That's an
done.
exactly that's
That's a
excellent,
good
right?
score. That's a good
That's a
score.
strike rate
Okay,
of
so
9.
then see, basically Russell has to come in when 5 to 6 overs are left, or maybe
Hmm.
7. That's it. If that's
Yes.
first wicket, second wicket, third wicket, fourth wicket, whatever. Okay. So then, Pat Cummins comes at 8. Okay. Shivam Mavi at 9. Varun Chakravarti at 10. Okay. So now you have how many bowlers? Let's count. You have Pat Cummins. You have Andre Russell Pacer. You have Shivam Mavi Pacer. You have Venkatesh Iyer Pacer. Okay. You do not need any more Pacers. You have a Varun
Hey,
Chakravarti
Chakravarti
spinner.
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 Pawan, can you open Sam Billings' profile in another tab?
And we are playing in Mumbai. Okay, let's remember that. Varun Chakravarti is a main spinner. You need another restricted spinner, which is Anukul Roy. Now this leaves number 7 for me. Okay. Now I do not
Wait,
have
so where do you play Anukul Roy if you're not playing him at 7?
no. I'm saying 8 or 9 or whatever. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. We have a luxury. Of
Anyways,
a,
no backup wicket keeper. Okay,
we
okay,
have a
I'll do
we
that.
have a luxury of an extra
Go to
batsman.
stats. Go to
Also,
stats.
it can't listen. Even if we drop Billings, who will wicket keep? We can't have anybody else. Okay.
Yeah,
Maybe.
that's the
Okay.
thing. They don't have an Indian
For
Yeah.
wicket keeper.
T20, filter T20 at the top. These are test
Even
stats.
if his
Filter
stats are
T20.
bad, we don't have an option.
Now scroll down at what positions has he played. Go to the bottom.
He's played down.
Ekdam down. Go to down. Go very down. Go to the last man.
Okay, okay. Yeah, here.
Hmm.
Okay.
So here he's played in number 6 the most. Sam Billings. So
That's what.
Russell comes at 5.
So we're asking him. No, no. I'm saying, listen. It is all based on the scenario. If we have 3 wickets within 10 overs, would you send the Russell in? No, na.
But Ayush and Shalv, consider this. He has played
Yeah.
4 matches as an opener also. At an average of 9, that is a concern, but he has good strike rate there.
No, but we do not need him as an opener.
Wait, wait,
The
hold up, guys.
moment
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I didn't follow. Who is this?
Serve
This is
Billings.
Sam Billings. This is Sam Billings.
Sam
Okay,
Billings.
and what
Yeah.
is the agenda here? What is the set agenda
Why
here?
I
Are we
was
going
just
to open with
thinking,
Sam Billings?
yeah, I was thinking open with Sam Billings. Then you can get in a Rinku Singh lower down the order.
That's what. No,
But
no.
you know what?
Rinku Singh you can anyways get. You see, because the 7th spot is open, right? So because you have so many bowlers, you do not need another bowler. So then you have a 7th player like a Rinku Singh who, if you need, can bat on a bad day can give you some runs. That is I think the ideal 11 because and you have the luxury of an extra batter or Rinku Singh. at that time, because
But
otherwise,
Let me say something. I mean, I'm sorry, but if you have a look, Rinku Singh. I mean, I'm not too sure, but as far as I've seen, Rinku Singh has scored the best of his runs at number 4 or 5. Are you backing him to bat at 7?
yeah, but then who else can batter? Which other batter can be there? Tell me.
Exactly my point.
So you do not
So
see that
in
is
total, we agree it's a bad squad.
no,
Yeah,
not at
there is
all, not at
nothing
all.
much to
No,
argue on
how is
this
it a
now.
bad squad, then? How is it a bad?
Like we're not
what
getting a sure shot playing 11, man. Like,
that
and
that
I'm
means
not
it's a
sure.
good squad. So much to choose from.
Ayush. I think that is the problem. See, not the problem, but it's a good squad, but a
Very
badly
good.
planned one.
Yeah,
Ayush is a KKR supporter, Robert.
Oh, I am, but
Yeah.
Acha.
no, I am. But the thing is, see, how is it a bad squad? You tell. How is it a badly
No, no.
planned one?
Why I'm think it's a
Death
bad squad
bowling is
is it does not stick well with the philosophy of a Brendan McCullum of go hard at every position.
no, but that anyways in Indian players.
You know
If you're
what?
taking
That is
whether
very
it's
much
an
guys,
Indian,
possible.
shall we
Ayush.
shall we stop this and just rate the squad and move on to the next team, because I
Yeah,
think
I
it's
think we've
No,
done
too
Pawan.
we've,
much
we've
on
done just four
squad.
No,
teams
Pawan.
and
We will come with a playing 11. Ayush, you continue,
No,
man.
no, no.
You come with a great team, man.
no, obviously it's a great team. I know that. I'm saying that. See,
Uh,
Let's move on. Let's move on, guys. Let's move on. This
I think
discussion
everybody just
going
give
to
your
go
ratings
forward.
and you're done.
Going to go forward.
no,
I'll rate this as a 6.
I'll
For
give
me, I
it
think
a eight and a
5.5.
half. Eight and a half. It's a potential squad. There are a lot of unknown variables in this squad. Maybe if they experiment with something like a Billings at the top works, this can do wonders. It's just a one minor adjustment here and there, and this
Yeah,
squad
but
can go.
they still have something to look after. That is maybe the death bowling because Pat Cummins, I'm not too sure of.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
Australia is coming late with Pakistan, so
and
that is
Andre
also
Russell's
something.
death bowling not impressed me recently with
No,
three
Andre
balls.
Forget
Russell, I
death
can
bowling.
still agree. No,
Cricket
Andre
team.
Russell will give you 2 at the death, but still, who will be the second guy?
Are you sure Andre Russell at
yeah,
death? I think he's more of a middle order bowler,
The
middle
problem is
overs.
that the thing is,
Same. I
McCullum
mean,
has
middle
backed him
overs
to
I
do
think
it.
is good.
McCullum has backed him to do it, so
Yeah,
I think he'll
McCullum has
continue
backed
doing
him to
that.
it, but with his pace, if he's coming against some strong team, they will take him to bleachers. And considering Maharashtra pitches, impossible, man.
Exactly. So that is the concern. Death bowling is a massive concern for this team out
Tim
and out.
Saudi
Yes.
is a good option with in the
Oh no,
absence of
not for
Pat
death
Cummins.
bowling. Not for death bowling.
Dude, his
Yeah.
experience and is currently is in a great form, man.
that is true. But
Cu-
It is true, but not death
And
bowling, I would say. Let's dead
Tim
bowl
he's
Southey
just
is
done
never.
fantastic for CSK. He's done fantastic for New Zealand
He played for
also.
CSK about 7 years ago. Also, he played for
And but
CSK seven
currently
years
he's
ago.
currently he's in a great touch for New Zealand. Don't underestimate him, and don't
But
count out his experience
listen,
yet.
listen. Okay. So let me see. For example, for New Zealand when he was playing, are you talking about the World Cup?
He did very well, man. Can
Yeah,
be
he
anything.
exactly. See, he did decent. He did decently well at the World Cup. But the thing is, we also need to get the conditions into play here. The conditions that were present in the UAE at that point in time, the pitches were almost 2 months old. After almost 62 per pitch, almost 20 matches were played on per ground.
See, you are
So
giving me an option between Andhra Russell and a Team Saudi. Any day, Team Saudi is a better option than
no, for
Russell.
death bowling, I'd pick Andre Russell any day. And I think if I get the numbers, they'll back me up.
get it then.
Get the numbers. Let's get the numbers.
Okay, hold on. Ayush, whose side are you on right now? Make it clear.
No. I'm just
this is
saying.
not about sides, yeah, Shah.
I
No,
also
as in, who does he back? Who does he back as a
I also
better
back
death
Russell,
bowler?
but I'm just making fun of him.
Okay, wait, just okay. Then if you okay, let's move on to another team. I'll try to look for underlying numbers that might help us.
Okay, we'll
Mhm.
move to another team. Let's move. Let's go to RCB, because I mean they've had the
Any
worst. In my
RCB fan out?
opinion,
You know what? What Venkat said about KKR, I'll say about RCB. It was a
I
totally
no,
agree
I
with you.
think
unplanned 11.
I
worse than
agree with you.
Totally
RCB,
unplanned
KKR
11.
also.
Totally. I mean, spending 23 crores on no, 22 crores on Harshal
Hasaranga and
and Hasaranga,
doesn't make
that
sense.
was
Doesn't make
bullshit.
sense. Doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense at all. And I don't know.
I
They're
I
making
had a same thought. I was discussing with Aryan. We're talking about a playing 11. You need 7 Indians, okay? And you look at the squad. You get a Virat Kohli. You get a Mohammad Siraj. You get a Harshal Patel. Who else? A Dinesh Karthik.
there's no one
Who
else
else?
after that. Others.
Who else? Well, there was one more guy. I
I
picked.
think RCB is a very poorly planned. Look at Shah looking for stats. I think
There is
RCB.
no one. No one, because you're not getting that sure shot playing seven Indians. There is no sure shot playing seven.
Anju Dravat is a risk. I don't know. I really don't know. It's a risky.
There is a
They
huge
might.
gap between
They
from
might.
Dinesh Karthik and Virat Kohli and Harshal Patel to Anuj Rawat and a Mahipal Lomror. Maybe a Siddharth
RCB,
call I can give it to a Siddharth call. Fair enough. It's still a long chance, but who do they have?
true.
They are playing for overseas are completely sorted. Faf is playing, Hazelwood is playing, Maxwell is
Maxwell
playing,
is.
maybe Hasaranga is playing.
They need Hasaranga because they don't have a backup overseas spin also.
They, they don't have a Indian seven.
Same thing as last season, I would say. But
No,
it's worse. I think it's
last season
worse
they
than
had a
last season.
ABD.
Yeah, it is worse. Yeah, it
It's
is.
worse than last season. That's the thing. I think very poor squad from RCB. Planned it really bad, especially getting Harshal. They could have retained Harshal Patel easily if they wanted him back at a cheaper price without 10.75. Shal, what's your thoughts on this? I really don't know what to say.
Harshal Patel at 1075 is still understandable. Hasaranga at 1075, what were they thinking?
Both of them are totally above my, totally went above my head. See, I agree with the Venkat. They could have easily retained Harshal Patel, but they didn't. They made a stupid move there. Also, if you see,
They
I
could have
think if you
retained
look at,
Chahal. They could have retained Chahal, then
yeah,
all
and
things solved.
anyone. No, 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 no. See, the point is, had see, okay, any one of those is that fine. They could have retained either Chahal or Patel for a lesser price than what they were bought for. Now, see, I think Chahal, the problem with Chahal was that he himself refused to be retained and said, I might get a higher price. I want to go into the pool. So let's
But
talk.
he didn't
So
do that.
let's, yeah, totally up to you. That is what I think happened. And okay, that's fine.
There
Let's
is,
let's do that.
we
But
don't even have a
Ayush,
playing
Ayush,
11.
Ayush is
I'm
not
sorry, I'm
there.
sorry.
He left.
I'm sorry, Venkat. I wanted to say Venkat. Venkat, also, don't you think they massively overspent on Josh Hazelwood, wherein they could have just got a Nathan Coulter-Nile for base price? Nathan Coulter-Nile also gives you batting and can bowl at the death. Josh Hazelwood doesn't bat and doesn't give you bowling at the death.
But currently, that question is very minor considering they don't have a 567 Indian. I mean, Josh is just TK. They are getting a pace express base bowler, but that is still up.
They
up
still don't have a finisher. Yeah.
yeah,
They don't have a finisher.
Dinesh
Apart from
Karthik is the
DK,
only
nobody
guy.
can finish in that team. Yeah,
Hmm.
No one.
DK, Dinesh Karthik, same.
Otherwise, they have to
Karthik is the
suffer
only guy.
between Hasaranga. They'll can't have. They'll have to rely only on
Hasaranga
Sabah.
is struggling to finish games for Sri Lanka.
No, no, Hasaranga should play at 5 if he's required to bat. Otherwise, he should
Hasaranga
come
is,
in at 8.
for me, Hasaranga is at best number 7.
No, no, but you know what, Venkat? The thing is, Hasaranga cannot. He's. I don't know what bracket to put him in. He's not one of those guys who'll finish off with a
He
bang.
won't finish
But
every game. He's not consistent.
he won't finish any games for that matter. He's one of those guys who will play out a few balls, and then he can carry the innings forward at a decent pace. So number 5 is a good spot.
Hey, can you pull out the stats for Anuj Rawat and Lomror? They're the only players who seem to be selectable. And can you tell me their addition of batting
I
average and
think see
strike rate?
the thing is that Mahipal Lomror at for Rajasthan plays very well at number 3 and 4. Anuj Rawat is an opener for Delhi.
Hmm.
So Rawat again the issue. Who else?
Yeah, I think Rawat is open
An
fine.
important question: who is the captain? Faf.
Yeah, Faf
Yeah,
any day, Faf any day.
tough, yeah. They spent
But you
7
know
crores.
what? You know
Get
what? You
Faf,
know what?
Faf as captain. Otherwise, I
I
don't know.
think the RCB management is as such that I won't be surprised if if they took a punt and made Maxwell captain. They
Hmm.
could. Faf is a better choice as per me also, but you never know.
It's very difficult. I don't know. Maxwell could be captain, could be, but I don't know. I don't know
Because he
what they.
captains the Melbourne Stars. No, but Melbourne Stars have been awful for the past 2 seasons.
No, they
I
So
think they made.
apparently they don't have stats for 2020 when I check.
didn't Faf just
Anuj
win
Rawat.
Wait,
CPL
wait,
title also?
wait. You want Anuj Rawat statistics, right?
Get his average and strike rate in T20s.
I don't think he has a very great. See, his strike rate is 121 and his average is 30.
about my pal Lomro?
See, I think that's fine for an opener. I think, see, I don't
But
want
he's
to
not
create any
opening now.
divide here.
But he's
Even
not
even Ro-
opening.
yeah, exactly. So I don't think it made any sense talking about Anuj Rawat unless Virat Kohli is playing at 3 and Anuj Rawat opens
No,
with
no. But
Faf, which
why
which
why
still
I'm
doesn't
thinking
make
about
sense.
why I'm going went with Anuj Rawat is he is the only guy who is still like selectable.
Even
Yeah,
Lambro has
I mean,
29 average, strike rate 123 for 2020.
Who?
yeah,
Lomro.
see, both
Lambro,
of them
yeah,
are top order batsmen. None of them can bat at the
Hey,
end.
could you repeat Lomro again? What is average?
29, and his strike
And
rate is 123.
both are 150s. Shit. Poor.
See,
Yeah,
I
so
mean,
exactly.
I'm
RCB,
I'm
But
worried
hey,
if Maxwell can bat the same way he did last season. There is no
yeah.
ABD to support him lower. There is no case Bharat.
they are
Okay, so
gone.
maybe
They are
what they
gone.
could do is take a back seat and play Virat Kohli at three, Maxwell at four, DK at six. Who comes in
Virat
at
Kohli
number
doesn't
five?
care anymore.
I don't know.
They are done,
See,
Kohli
man.
doesn't
RCB
care.
are done this season.
in my opinion, if Virat Kohli is to win something in the IPL, he should bloody leave RCB because I don't think they're going to win anything
They
soon.
are not going to
But
win. They
still,
are not going to win with this
but
squad.
still,
Definitely.
considering the squad right now we have in front of
I don't
us,
think they'll reach playoffs also with this
the point
squad.
is the number five. There is a hole at number five, which can either be filled by Rutherford
They
or
have a big
um,
hole with the finisher. As a finisher, that's the biggest hole they have.
The Rutherford, where will Rutherford come? Then they are
yeah, that
they're
yeah, at
number
That's the
number
thing.
five,
Then
five
they don't have
at
overseas.
spinner.
number five, either Rutherford or Hasaranga plays, but the amount of money they've spent on Hasaranga should definitely start. He might be dropped because of poor performances, but let's consider that he's playing.
Who
Now we
is their
still
pace
don't.
attack? They have a
Yeah, yeah,
Siraj, they have a Patel.
They have a good pace attack. The spinners are the
Who?
issues.
no,
Yeah,
they
there is
don't
a
have a good.
Shahbaz
No,
Ahmed. He can be
Shah,
something looked at.
I think
The number
Shahbaz Ahmed.
seven. It's a good
Yeah,
number seven.
so number seven Shabazz, number eight Harshal. But the thing is that I still don't expect them to score at a very good strike rate. Give me those 15-20 quick runs because both of them are not really great batsmen at this position. Harshal Patel opens for his state, but obviously that's a totally different ball game. Playing for your state and playing in the IPL is totally different. But if I look at Shahbaz Ahmed, I think you could take a punt and send him at the top of the order and tell him to play a role like Narayan did.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Could be. Could
You
be
could just tell
option.
him you could just tell him to go bonkers, go nuts, play 10 balls, score 25, and then get out, hit wicket once the power play is over.
I think RCB there's not much to discuss. Anyways, I
And they
think for
they
me,
have less squad also. They have very small squad.
Yeah, I think
One,
their
two
squad
players
rating
here
I
would
and
be
there.
one
feel
of the
I'll give
B's.
4 out of 10 for this. I feel I'll give 4 out of 10. They haven't done a good job.
Yeah, are we
They,
done with DC?
yeah, we are done with DC. Yeah, we did that second, and CSK
But
and
how much?
KKR
How would we rate them? I think we'll give them a four probably.
yeah, same 4. I would also give them a
I'm
4.
I'm just happy that Virat Kohli doesn't have the stress of that playing 11 and everything.
I
It's
don't know.
going to be.
It's up for Maxwell. I don't know. It's up to the RCB management. That's it.
I hope not Faf. Maybe a Maxwell. I don't want our player to behold the burden of all this nonsense.
True. Let's go to Punjab Kings now. I mean, Punjab Kings one of the best auctions in my opinion ever. I would say.
Seriously? Seriously?
Yeah,
Give
yeah,
me this is your playing 11.
yeah. For
Consi-
Punjab,
I'll let me ask you a simple question. At some point, there will be an England series. You lose Bairstow and Livingston together. Who are your backup?
wait, that I didn't consider that. That's what the thing. I mean, number 3, number 4. Wait, then that will be a big problem if they lose. I mean, that's only for a few days, right? If I'm not mistaken.
But consider this now. Who is your playing 11? Few days also, let it be few days. But who are your 11? You missed two. You lost two games. You're out of the league. You should know. You supported Delhi so much. Couple of games and Delhi was out.
I mean, there is a Raj Bava. I don't know where he bets though. I think number 7, if I'm not mistaken, right, for India under 19.
And second thing is, if Bairstow is out, who do have wicketkeeper? Prab Simran Singh and Jitesh Sharma? Who is their wicket keeping backup?
You'll have to trust on Prasimram Singh. Seeing him before, yeah. Yeah, hopefully Barristo does. I don't know what's going to happen to Punjab in that case. I don't think Punjab Kings considered those. Maybe I don't know what they were thinking of. Yeah, that Red Rider said worst by I think Hasaranga for RCB because it was too costly. I agree.
Maybe. I'm
But
back.
people,
I have really less time now because I have to go and sleep. I have a lot of tests tomorrow, but yeah, and therefore the time being.
yeah, we are going to finish in a few minutes, anyways. Yeah, we were just discussing a PB case right now on Baristo and Livingston. Now, Venkat said if these two go for that kind of pace,
Bairstow and Mayank should be swapped. Bairstow opens,
uh,
Mayank comes
but
lower.
Baristo can bat at number three.
Bairstow is a
No,
better opener. Mayank can
Bairstow is a
bat at
better
number
opener
three.
than Mayank. Exactly. The question for you should be who's the better opener, and obviously Bairstow is.
And who is the captain, Dhawan or Agrawal?
Agarwal.
Yeah, maybe. I won't argue with that
So
because
if
of
I
you.
just have a look, could you place your lineup back again, please?
Yeah, the issue is with I think when Baristo and Livingston go, who are
Forget.
Punjab
Okay, fair.
first one.
Let's consider South Africa has a series with Pakistan or somewhere. Rabada is not available. Who is your backup?
Nathan Ellis probably.
Yeah,
Like I
yeah.
thought Nathan Ellis is a backup for Odin Smith or something.
No, I don't think
What about
Nathan Ellis
Odin
can
Smith?
bat really well. I don't think Nathan Ellis can bat really well.
Odin Smith is also. They don't have good backups. There are a lot of players like they have Vaibhav Arora and this Atharva and all Baltej Singh. They are not
But
even
I
backup
think
material.
As Odean Smith's backup, they've picked up Benny Howell because Benny Howell can
Hmm.
bat and bowl really well.
He can
Ah,
bat
okay,
at
okay.
number three, number four mainly.
But
That's up.
wait. You've put Rishi Dhawan. Wait, Shah Rukh Khan doesn't bat anywhere above number six. It's his spot. Number six is his spot. Sealed.
Then where do you bat Rishi Dhawan at five?
Wait, I need to make sure that I need to have Rishi Dhawan in my team in the first place. I'm not too sure about that only. Uh, you know what? Instead of Rishi Dhawan, I might as well give Raj Angad Bawa a go.
Too early, man.
Yeah, I know it's too early, but I want to see. Uh,
And
Rishi Dhawan,
and
yeah,
that
I
too
know it's too early, but
with
I
a
want to give
franchise
him a
like
go.
Punjab, a couple of
Hmm.
games unable to perform, his career will be over.
Yeah, so I think after Rishi Dhawan flops for 3 games, Raj will automatically come back in. No, but no. Talking about it from a serious perspective, I think there is an equal chance that both of them could play at number five because that is exactly where Raj bats, and Rishi Dhawan bats at five only. He doesn't bat lower down because he can anchor the innings really well. That is what he did for his state, Himachal Pradesh.
They should have gotten a Steve Smith instead of a Rajapaksha.
Hmm.
Would have
I
added
agree.
a lot of stability to this squad.
Yeah, but
He
yeah,
got
see, but the thing also is now, if Steve Smith would have come back in, you probably would have dropped Livingston. Yeah, so that's fine. Yeah, that's still okay.
Yeah, but
But
it gives
see,
a lot of. You would have
yeah,
given
yeah,
him
yeah.
a captain. It would have given them a lot of stability in middle order.
Yeah, I agree with you. I agree with you. I agree with you. But also, Pawan, I think the change that they could make in this lineup is that they could not play Sandeep Sharma and play Ishan Puri.
okay. Okay.
Also, where is Arshdeep Singh, man? Arshdeep Singh, come on,
Sorry.
we forgot
Sorry.
about him.
You did
So
not add
Arshdeep,
Arshdeep, seriously, Pawan?
yeah, Arshdeep Singh walked
Sandeep
straight back
Sharma down.
in. So Sandeep Sharma. So I think their first 11 is excellent, but their backups are pants.
What? How do you rate the Punjab Kings squad? I'll rate them six maybe.
Six.
Squad is
Yes.
six. Squad is six. The lineup might
Six.
be eight, but the squad is six.
Hmm. I agree. Yeah. Let's go to Rajasthan because they have backups. I do agree. Now Yashasvi Jaispal, I don't
They
think
don't
we can
have a
back
death
him
bowler
up.
as far as I can remember.
Why
Still,
they have Trent Bolt,
Trent
NC, and
Bolt, Trent Bolt was pants for Mumbai also during the death.
come on, Trent Bolt in the death for New Zealand. How good was
Make
he?
make your playing 11. Padikkal Butler are you opening?
Yeah,
Samson is at 3,
Samson.
Van Dusen number
Samson at three,
4,
Van de Doosan, Karun Nai
Karun
at
Nair at
five.
5.
Hetmeyer, Rian Parag since they bought him,
You know what? Instead of playing
Ashwin
Rasif and
Chahal.
Dustin at five, instead see they've invested a lot in
You're
Riyan Parag, so
not
I think
playing the retained player Yashasvi Jaiswal.
Yeah,
yeah,
what else? I
yeah,
mean,
that is
what's to
what
be
they
done?
did with
I mean,
Particle,
both
na.
are weak.
See, in my opinion, Particle, had they not went and spent almost 8 crores for Particle, I would still have included Yash Shasvi Jaiswal. But now that they've spent 7.75 crores, I think he'll be on the bench.
But what's to be done? So if they went for Padikal and got him as opening option, I don't know whether
I, I
Yashasvi
think
can get a
I think
three. I
instead
won't
of
say
a
he's a
Hetmeyer,
captain.
they should get in a James Nisham. Gives you an extra bowling option and a decent bat.
That
He might give
is
them a bowling option, but he's not a very good bat, yeah.
But
He's not
is anyway
batted
you're
well.
putting at him number seven, na? So udhar to that is fine at that position
but
instead
See,
then
of
you
wait,
have
okay,
Hetmeyer.
okay,
Bolt.
okay.
You have
Let
Bolt.
see, wait. Let's just start. I think the thing is they've invested about 3.8, if I'm not wrong, in Riyan. How much have they invested in Riyan Parag? 3.8 crores.
Riyan Parag
So
is useless even for 50 lakhs. Remove him. There is no point in it. It's
no,
just
no. You
emotional
know what?
buy.
You know what? He's gone to the wrong team. For any if he bats at number
But
4 for
who's
any
going to
team,
play
na.
at number seven instead? That's the thing. I mean, an Indian number seven. That's the issue. That's the issue
So
over
see,
Wait,
there.
wait, wait.
they don't have an Indian number 7.
Yeah.
You know.
I,
So
no,
so
no, they
instead of
can they can rather play Ashwin at number seven.
no, oh no, that's a bit too much. A bit too much. A bit too much.
Ashwin
He
can
plays
bat
in
at
Not
it.
number seven. He's
not
decent. He can
Ashwin.
swing his bat. The guy has
That's the
four
problem.
test
No, no.
centuries, man.
See, yeah, exactly. That's the problem. He has test centuries. He doesn't have T20 50s. That is exactly the problem.
Wait. I think there is some solution here. Consider this.
Yeah,
You
I mean,
add a
maybe Ashwin at number seven, then Chahal,
Maybe
Bolt, Saini, and Krishna. That could be the option.
maybe see. I think the scenario that has been created, we might as well have to play both Hetmeyer and Rassi Vanderdussen.
Yeah,
So they
I
both
think
play
so.
so that they have a good finish, and they might take a punt and play somebody like a Riyan Parag down the order, like a number 6 or number 7. So the three of them together still sounds pretty decent. So now if we talk about number 8, you have Ashwin there, no doubts about that. Number 9 you have Chahal. Number 10 you have Prasidh Krishna. Number 11 you have Trent Bolt. Now just calculating the amount of overseas players we've played, one is Butler, two is Vanderdussen, three is Hetmeyer,
It
and
might.
four is your Trent Bolt. So yeah,
Yeah.
that's sorted.
Hmm. I mean, they have backups also, though, compared to both
they have backup only for
KKR and
openers.
RCB.
They have
See
backups
RCB.
only for
See,
openers.
I think Venkat, if me and you go to the RCB management, now we'll be able to probably get a better team at the auction than they do every year. Because I don't know what their team does for 12 months, not 12 months, 10 months. I have no idea what they do. They don't plan, they don't scout. If you look at Mumbai Indian scouting system, it's I think the best in the country. They literally unearth players from nowhere. They got Hardik, they got Kunal, they got Bumrah, they got Marco Hansen, and that's just
And
for starters.
also, even after all this, you have to remember this IPL is in Maharashtra. Ashwin and Chahal, one of them will be destroyed.
I think that would be Ashwin, because Chahal might go for runs. He'll give you wickets.
They don't have enough to defend in these pitches.
They don't have a death bowler, na. See, Bolt is not great at the death. Prasidh Krishna, we've seen for KKR. Navdeep Saini, I am not even confident that he'll play lots of games because he's injured most of the times. I mean, Ashwin won't be bowling at the death, and
Hmm.
they don't have a death bowler. They don't have a specialist death bowler. I mean, they might want Prasidh Krishna and Trent Bolt to bowl at the death, but they won't do great. Also, Venkat, I think Prasidh Krishna for 10 crores. I mean, is this a joke?
He's a good red ball, but not a white ball bowler.
No, not even. See, he might be a decent right ball bowler. He might be a 4-5 crore one, but 10 crores? Are you kidding me?
Hmm.
I mean, Trent Bolt went cheaper as compared to Krishna. I know auction dynamics are as such, but still.
They spent almost same money as a Josh Butler on a Prasidh Krishna.
That
Yeah,
doesn't make sense.
exactly.
That doesn't make
No, no, no.
sense.
Yeah, see, I think it's wrong to compare because the auction dynamics change every now and
Yeah.
then. See, Tim David is definitely not better than QDK. Yet he went for more price. Why?
They
Because
did not bid for Umesh Yadav.
exactly that is what I was discussing during the live stream. Also, why are they not going for Umesh Yadav? Why not?
Hmm.
Any team that could have gotten Umesh Yadav, they would have gotten an excellent 140 plus, consistent, very fit Indian pacer on their roster, and nobody
And
did apart
KKR
from
also,
KKR.
for KKR also, we can't fit Umesh Yadav. That's the thing.
I think Riyan Parag and Umesh Yadav have gone to the wrong team. They should have switched. They should switch teams instead.
Hmm. True. True.
but
I
still,
agree.
but still, I'd want to give this squad a 6.5 or 7
I'll give them a 7 because they
because they
have
still
backup.
have because they
I
have
mean, they have
okayish
backup.
backups. They have
Yeah,
okayish
they have
backups. They
okay.
can bring Karun
Better
Nair
than
for Sanju
KKR and
Samson.
RCB.
They can bring
Better than
James
RCB
Neesham
and
for a
KKR.
Rassi. No, no, let's not compare that to RCB. It's like comparing chocolate to turd. But they can still bring in somebody like a Karun Nair. They could still bring somebody like a Obed McCoy if Trent Bolt goes out injured. They could still bring somebody like a Yashasvi Jaiswal. As Padekal is absolutely pantsing
Hmm.
out there. So this they have decent replacements. What about a spinner though? I mean, I don't think KC Karyappa can replace either Ashwin or Chahal. He's not that good.
No, no, both will not be dropped. Ashwin and
No,
Chahal both
not
are
dropped,
playing.
not
They
dropped,
won't be
not
dropped.
dropped.
They won't
Injured
be
in
dropped.
case. Injured in case, not dropped.
They don't have. They already are playing Riyan Parag as a third spinner.
Yeah. So I
Let's
think
go to
a
SRH.
6.5 is good.
I'll give them a 7.
What about you, Venkat? How do you?
5.
Oof, harsh, but okay.
Okay, let's go to SRH. And I think the same issue with them is the
I think
openers.
I have a disagreement straight up there. Tripathi doesn't open up. Tripathi doesn't
No, no,
open for me.
Tripathi is a fantastic opener.
Yes,
He
yes.
did for
But
Rising Pune Super Giants.
I
It
don't think
was
See, he's a
Markram.
fantastic
revelation.
opener. He's a fantastic opener, but I think one, Markram is a better opener. Two, Tripathi can stabilize the middle order better than anybody else can.
Fair enough.
Yeah, obviously apart from Williamson, that is.
Then who's
I
going to
think
open? Who's
no,
going to
no. I
open
think
then?
let
Markram?
Abhishek Sharma come down. Markram and Tripathi can open.
No. Abhishek Sharma best is an opener. Otherwise, he's totally pants as a batsman. So Abhishek Sharma and Markram can make full use of the power play. Abhishek Sharma can go for his shots. Once now, it depends on
Markram,
who.
I think, is best suited for number 4, in my opinion. As
Number
an
four or
opener.
opening both is great. Number four or opening both is great. But if you
No,
wait. Now you
Markram's role
compare.
as I mean,
What?
Markram's role as opener. That's why they switched him to number 4 in recent times for Markram because
And by the
he
way,
was scoring much runs as
where is
opener.
Umran Malik in this playing 11?
Yeah, that's a glaring error. I would see the point is I would play only one of Bhuvi or Natarajan because both of them haven't been good recently. Both of them have had injury struggles.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah,
And Umran
but
Malik
Gopal
and
also. I'm not
Umran.
sure about Gopal also.
So Gopal will
Gopal is
play. I
not
need.
playing.
Then
Gopal
who's
is
the
not
spinner
playing.
that they're going to play? Who's the spinner? Jagdisha Shuchit. I don't think so.
Jagdish Suchit is they don't have any other option.
Exactly.
Yeah, they'll have
I
to
mean
go for
What?
Gopal.
Saurabh Dubey. No, not the best
No,
choice.
not him.
Wow, they don't have a spinner.
No, never spinner.
Markram is there. He can spin a bit. Hmm. And how is
Okay.
Karthik
Pawan.
Tyagi?
Pawan.
Put
Pawan.
up your
Pawan.
team again, Pawan.
Yeah,
Pawan, I have another question. I mean, I don't have a question. I just have a point to make.
How
If you
is
look at,
Tyagi not in this playing 11?
but how do you
They
fit
have
him?
Sundar.
Like, does
They
he?
have a Sundar as a spinner.
So just Sundar and Gopal, just two spinners, just one spinner. You don't want to go with just one spinner in Sundar, right? And Samad is pants as a bowler.
Samad doesn't bowl.
He does. He bowls
He
leg spin,
does,
but
he
he
does, he
doesn't bowl
does.
well. He doesn't bowl
But
well though. He's bowled in the IPL before. That's all I'll give.
then I
I
don't know.
I
But the
think Bhuvi
overseas
should
will be
play
a
instead of
problem. That's the
Natarajan.
thing.
Otherwise, their entire bowling lineup is seriously lacking experience.
See, so maybe
They need
Bhuvi
someone.
Natarajan or maybe somebody like you
Karthik
know
Tyagi.
Karthik Tyagi. But yeah, as he's right, as Venk as Venkat is rightly saying, they lack
I won't
experience if
trust
they.
just on Washington Sundar being the lone spinner. That won't work for
Yeah.
SRH.
Yeah.
That is fine
Also,
for
but you
this
know what? But you
season.
know
That
what,
it's all
Venkat?
pace
You know what?
supporting
I have
pitches
another
in
thing.
Maharashtra.
I have another thing. Do you agree? Do you agree with me that Bhuvi and Natarajan both, if play, are more of your power play bowlers because Natarajan at the death, maybe not.
But when you have Umran Malik, I mean, as Venkat pointed out
No, no,
earlier,
no, 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 no. Wait. See, the thing is, Sundar will give you 3 overs in the power play. Sundar.
That's why you
So
need a
you need,
Karthik Tyagi.
so
He's a
you
death
need, so
bowler.
no, no, so you need another spinner in the middle overs, and you need a death bowler. Exactly. So maybe Bhuvi and Natarajan could be compensated for.
Got a
Maybe.
Marco Jansen.
Marco
I think
Jansen.
they can go for a Karthik Tyagi instead of a Gopal, and they can manage with Markram and Sundar. Given this for this
Yeah,
season,
yeah,
as the
yeah.
IPL
Yeah,
is
we
in,
totally forgot about Makram. No, no, Makram and Samad can probably bowl 4 overs together in the middle. That's fine.
yeah, along with Sundar, you know,
Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah. Sundar has three in the beginning and one he can store for the middle. Yeah, that's nice. That sounds nice. Yeah,
they need to
that's
get
sorted.
Karthik Tyagi, and he is the only death bowler they have.
And Jansen, I'll consider Jansen to be one.
Janssen, I don't know for all that thing. People are very going hula bula over him. I find him decent, but
Yeah, Dad.
Test
But he's better than Sean Abbott. He's better than Sean Abbott. The choice.
Sean Abbott.
Yeah, Sean Abbott. Yeah, I don't think. I don't. I'm not convinced with Sean Abbott and why they went with 2.6 for him. It's not a good buy. He's past his prime, I would say right now. He plays
Puran
for
as a
City.
wicket keeper is also poor. I would rather go for the Glenn Phillips. Puran has a batting average of 10 in last year.
And I don't know how Puran's going to bat at number five. He has no choice but to play at five. I would rather bring him at four, but can't be possible with this unless you make
Williamson has
Tripathi.
another huge issue at his hand. They
Mm,
they got rid of all the players. They got rid of Rashid Khan and got replaced him with Sundar.
it's very poor.
Unbelievable.
Very poor. Yeah, I'll give them a five with this. I'm not convinced with SRH also much. I mean, they lost Rashid Khan. They couldn't convince him. I really don't know what to say. They lost Warner also. Their opening pair is also not good. We used to have a Warner Dhawan, then we used to have a Warner Saha, Warner Goswami, but that's also gone. They have a weaker opening. I mean, Tripathi is okay, but this pair is not convincing to me much. I don't know about. I mean, Abhishek Sharma might be okay, but I don't know for all 14 games. I mean, they'll depend on Tripathi mostly. That's the thing that they'll be depending on, and mainly on Markram. I'm not sure about Williamson also. Maybe Williamson can open like what he did for New Zealand, but I don't know. Then it's a really difficult top five that SRH will have to handle now, in my opinion.
Hmm.
Yeah, very tough. Anyways, yeah. Let's go to Lucknow. Anyways, last two teams, and then we'll end things. Yeah,
I'm sorry,
Lucknow.
guys. I'm sorry, guys. I'll have to take your leave because there's something that's come up. But thank you so
Okay,
much,
Bye,
Pawan, for
man.
having me over. And it was
no
great
problem.
chatting with you, Venkat. Looking forward to,
Yo.
more videos and more banter with Ayush. We'll call, no, no, we'll call that Punjab fan and,
I mean, we are
you know,
only two more teams, but remaining. I mean, we can do this like in 5 minutes, maybe.
uh, yeah, probably I can do another one, but not two for sure.
Okay, we'll do Lucknow. We'll do Lucknow quickly. Yeah. I mean, Lucknow. Mm, I mean, decent
What
opening
is the
pair.
what is the playing 11 you've put across? You know what?
I didn't
I,
put a
I- I'm
playing
I'm
11
so
for this.
sorry.
That's
I'm
the
so
thing. I
sorry.
didn't put a playing 11.
I'll request you. I'll request you to please put up Gujarat because if I pick up Lucknow, na, me and Venkat might have a lot of disagreements at some point, and I
Hmm.
don't want that to last really long. So
Okay, we'll do Gujarat, but I haven't put a playing 11 for that. That's it.
that's
I need to
fine. We
try.
can always come. See, Shubman Gill opens.
Yeah. Gill and who is there?
Oh,
Roy? No, they got Roy, right?
Yeah,
yeah,
Roy.
but
Roy.
So Gill, wait, let me see. Actually, Pawan, could you zoom in a bit because the font is pretty small.
Give me a sec.
Wait, it's okay. I've pulled up the squad on my laptop. So yeah, Gill. Oh fuck, shit, my headphones.
Yeah.
Yeah, Gill and Roy open the batting for me, right?
Hmm.
mm,
Then at number three, I have no idea who plays that. I think they are banking a lot on this Abhinav guy because they've gone far for him.
Maybe
Otherwise,
Vijay
I don't.
Shankar, but I don't know.
No, Vijay
zoom
Shankar
out,
is
Pawan.
maybe Vijay Shankar at three or four, one of those.
Or
But I
maybe
think
they
I
can. Maybe they can
okay.
do this.
Who
They
are
can
the
open
international
with
players?
Roy and Saha and
My
make Gill
first
bat at
question is
number
who are
three.
your overseas player? Rashid Khan is a sure shot.
I
Ferguson
think
has to
Matthew
play.
Wade too. Matthew Wade, Rashid Khan, Lockie Ferguson, and Jason Roy.
So that then Wade opens.
No, Wade doesn't open. He finishes probably. Maybe. Let me have a look. See, because the problem is that these guys don't. These guys have Hardik at six and Tewatia somewhere. So I'd rather have Wade at 5. Wade at 5. Wait. So okay, it's starting to form. The lineup is starting to form up. So Gill and Roy open. Number 3, I'm leaving at this point in time. Number 4, you have
Shankar, I think. Vijay Shankar,
yeah.
I think.
Number 4, you have Shankar. Number 5, you have Matthew Wade. Number 6, you have Hardik. Number 7, you have Rahul Tewatia. Number 8, you have Rashid. Okay, now for the Indian bowlers, you've got okay. So now you've got Loki and Shami for
I mean,
sure.
the
That's
bowlers are.
9.
Yeah.
Wait. So Loki and Shami are 9 and 10. Now the only spots we are left with are number 3 and number 11. So let's just look at the bowling options we have. Shankar is
That's
a
what I
pacer.
said. They could do Roy and Saha as openers, and Gill comes at 3.
No, I think it's not very viable. See, I think if practically you look at it, it makes sense because both of the batsmen can make full use of the power play. But then no, I think it's better Gill opens because then he'll get a bit of time to settle. If he comes in the middle, then he'll be extra slow. At least during the
There's
power
Saha
play.
batting at 3. I don't know.
No. I've left number 3. Now I've left number 3 for the time being. So if we just look at the bowling options that we have, Shankar bowls at least two. He can bowl maximum of 2 overs. So Shankar is a pacer. Rashid obviously. Shankar, Rashid, um, uh,
They can
Loki,
go with
Shami,
Gurpreet Singh Man
Loki,
for number
Shami.
3, right? He
What?
bats at number 3 or number 4. Gurpreet
Who?
Singh Man.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, maybe that is why they've bought him. So yeah, that is why I've left it there. Na. So we'll talk about it later. Let's see Hardik Pandya. I think he can bowl 2 overs. He'll bowl 2 overs because during the Sri Lanka series also he gave you 2-3 overs for the Indian setup. So he'll bowl 2 overs. So two plus two, Vijay Shankar and Hardik can give you four together. Rashid gives you four, that makes it eight. Shami and Ferguson give you four each, that makes it 16. So now at this point, and Tewatia also gives you two, so that makes it 18. So you have a number 11 left and you have a number 3 left. So at number 11, you can play another Indian pacer like Pradeep Sangwan or Varun Aaron.
Rather than it adding a pacer at there, I'd say add a Sai Kishore at number 11.
Add a who, sorry?
Or Sai Kishore,
Like,
solid spinner.
Yeah, maybe they can have another spinner if required. So maybe R. Saikishore or Varun Aaron at number 11. And at number 3, maybe they play Gurkirat or they take a punt with Saha or
Too
this Abhinav guy.
why
true,
can't they?
too big a position for Gurkirat. Saha's strike rate is a big concern.
Exactly. Nee, see, the point is they need to take a punt somewhere at least. So if I wait, let me look for this Abhinav guy. I haven't read about him as much. That is why. So Abhinav, okay. So he plays for Karnataka. He's just started playing recently, but he's batted decently. He has a highest T20 score of 7. Okay, he's played 4 T20 games, but he's scored 160 runs. That is a really small sample size, but he's played for Karnataka. And if I
They
look
don't
at where he plays, if I look at okay, so this Avinav guy plays at number 5 predominantly. So
they don't
probably
have a fast bowling backup for Shami. That's the issue.
no. At least let's sort. No. At least let's sort the playing lineup first. No. But if Shami gets injured, Varun Aaron walks straight back in. So looking at the starting lineup, probably Gurkirat or Abhinav, this
Gurkirat and
Abhinav
Shami.
guy. See, just
Hmm.
looking at the stats, I think this Abhinav guy can clear the ropes. He's got a very good strike rate of 150, though the sample size is just 4 games. But he's also scored 162 runs in those 4 games for Karnataka, which is pretty decent. So I think this Abhinav person might play at 3.
Yeah.
Might.
Okay.
Because
I
they've
think.
also spent 2.6 crores. They spent 2.6 crores. It's not a joke.
Hmm.
So they must have scouted something. And it's not RCB that the scouting system is banned. It's a new team that's come up. It
Yeah.
all
Yeah.
yeah.
So how do you rate this team out of 10? I mean, the squad and the playing 11.
See, the
For
squad is
me,
pretty decent because if Rashid gets injured, they have Noor Ahmed. If somebody like Wade gets
Noor
injured,
Ahmed
they have.
hasn't played any IPL games before. How can you trust
Arey,
him
I'm
to?
saying if Rashid is injured in
Yeah,
case.
I know injured. I know injured, but
See,
still,
Then
most
what
of the
will you
see
do?
most of the
To go with
backups you
10
can
player or
say.
what? You have to get someone.
See, for most of the backups are like that only. You can't have
Like
the
one
best players for
second.
backups.
I have a best answer for Pawan. If Pant gets injured, who are you playing? Delhi.
you have to check the DC squad.
Go na check na. Scroll up. Check the DC squad. Give me who will keep if Pant gets injured. There goes Delhi lower.
I mean, it's a wicket keeper. So KS Bharat can wicket keep. Then we can bring
Huh?
in a yeah. Why
Then you
KS
can
Bharat
bring in
can't
who?
wicket keep?
Okay. Let's assume KS Bharat keeps wickets. Who comes in as a batsman?
Yash Dul? Why
Yash
not?
Has
Dul
he
has never
batted in the
batted in
IPL?
IPL. What
Maybe
stupid
bring in a
reasons you're giving?
maybe bring in a Mandeep Singh. Why not? Why not Mandeep
Exactly.
Singh?
Stupid.
But see,
Don't give me stupid reasons. Backups are at some point will come to. They have never batted in IPL
exactly.
cannot be a reason.
What Mandeep Singh hasn't
Wait
batted
up.
in
Okay,
IPL
You
wait up.
before?
spent
What if
9 crore on
what if
Vicky
what if
Oswal in your.
Shardul
He
what if
played for
Shardul
Kings 11
Thakur goes out
Punjab.
injured? What
He
if
played for
Shardul goes
Kings
out
11
injured?
Punjab.
What if
Who?
Shardul goes out injured? Shardul.
That is a difficult
Eh,
choice.
there is no point.
Exactly. Rashid is as
Pawan will
important
keep
to
on
his
fighting.
team.
In the end, he's just
Rashid is
put a
the
stupid
best player
reason
on
that
his team. Rashid is the
that
best player on his team, right? So you can't replace the best player with another best player. You need to take a punt at some point in time.
and
And
if
Noor
you
Ahmed,
can't, backup players are meant for that only.
yeah. And
So
Rashid
what?
is really fit. I don't expect him to, but in case he does, Noor Ahmed walks back in. If Hardik is injured, there is a concern.
David Miller, I feel.
Yeah, but as a
He
bowler,
can bowl. He
maybe.
can bowl. No all
But
Yeah,
rounder.
but
yeah, but as a batsman, he can. As a batsman, he can. So maybe David. See, David Miller walks in if Wade or Hardik gets injured. But then he's an overseas guy, also to consider.
yeah, but in that case, you sit down one of the international bowlers, uh, get Ferguson down
Wait,
and
what?
get an Indian,
Yeah,
get out
exactly. So
Ferguson
I
and get an
think,
Indian bowler. Yeah,
yeah. So maybe Ferguson for Varun Aaron is a good choice because both of
yeah,
them are
yeah.
express bases. So I think I'll give this squad a 7.
For me,
7 for me.
6.5. 6.5.
Seven is fine. Seven is fine. They only have one pro position which is a concern. That's all. They might
Yeah.
have to choose someone.
Yeah. So
Let's
guys,
go to
Pawan, thank
Lucknow.
you so much for having me, and
Okay,
I'll
no
have to
problem.
take your leave because my
Yes,
parents are
sure.
going nuts. They've been calling me for quite some time
Okay,
now.
okay, no problem, no problem. Okay, no problem. See you, see you. That's fine.
Take care, you guys,
Take
and
care. Take care.
Lucknow,
Bye.
I know is one of the best squads. Krunal Pandey, Deepak Hooda in the same playing 11. Boom, boom. Two players enter the pitch, one comes out alive. Take care. Good night.
Lucknow, we come to Lucknow. I mean, are not better than Gujarat for sure. They've had a poor day too, in my opinion, of their signings. That's what.
Lucknow. Who are their openers? Rahul.
QDK and Rahul. QDK and Rahul, in my opinion.
I'd rather
But
go with Evan Lewis and Rahul.
QDK can give that wicket keep option. No,
Rahul
that's what.
can keep, na?
But Rahul is captain also. That's what captain
So,
and wicket
so
keeping.
what? So what?
No, I don't agree with that. I think UDK and Rahul for me. I think they're very explosive for me more than Elvin Lewis and Rahul.
Have you seen Evan Lewis bat?
I have seen Elvin Lewis bet, but I'm more convinced for QDK. How can you make
Why?
QDK in the backup?
Why
How
not?
can you make QDK rest? No, no way.
Why not?
I don't
Just
agree.
because you have spent 6.5 crores, he has to bat? Is that the reason?
But still, he did such an impact for MI. He has performed in the 100. He's performed for MI. He's performed for South Africa.
Yeah,
Unlike Elvin Lewis.
yeah, but Evan Lewis can explode at the top. Rahul can get his time.
I know that. I know that Evan Lewis is explosive, but as a wicket keeping option, also QDK can give that.
But there is KL Rahul, na. So what?
K. Rahul, do you think that he can captain and wicket keep at the same time?
Yes,
Seeing
he
this,
did for
seeing
Punjab.
how he handled Punjab Kings, seeing how he handled Punjab Kings,
In that case, he cannot handle Lucknow also.
I'm not convinced. I think QDK should come to the playing
You are
11.
never convinced. You have some stupid. You just
Q,
gave a very stupid
no,
reason for a backup
QDK,
option.
and K. Rahul. If you want, we can put Kevin Lewis as option, but I think for me,
Who are your four international in this?
So Quinton de Kock, Jason Holder for sure, Marcus Stoinis, and maybe Mahmood or Dushman the Chamira. It's either. I'm not convinced of Mahmood seeing he's bowling, so maybe a Chamira.
Seriously, you're replacing
Yeah,
Markwood with Chamira. Keep your Sri
yeah.
Lankan emotions aside. Markwood is an
No,
express close
serious.
bowler. He can give you 150. Can Chamira bowl
So
150?
even Chamira can do
No, he
145,
cannot.
150.
No, he cannot.
Yes, he can. Yes, he can, Venkat. Come on. He can.
Okay,
140. You
bye
check his
guys. I'm
speeds.
leaving.
You check his speeds. Okay, if you want, you can leave. I can't help it, but that's my reason. Yeah. Anyways, okay, he doesn't agree with Dusman the Tamira. Anyone watching tomorrow, you can agree with that. Yeah, so for me, I'll go with QDK and definitely QDK and KL Rahul. I'll message Yatat even tomorrow. 3 people are watching here. Anyone watching, guys, if it's zero, at least I can understand that 3 people watching. Tell your playing 11 for Lucknow Super Giants, please, because we've gone 1 hour 53. It's not easy doing a video like this as well. So yeah, for me, KL Rahul and Quinton de Kock, there's no doubt, no doubt. I don't know what is Venkat thinking. Evin Lewis and KL Rahul, seriously? I mean, Evin Lewis was in Mumbai Indians. Okay, QDK has been playing 4 to 5 years. I mean, if DC got Quinton de Kock instead of David Warner, I'll take him. I'll take him to Delhi Capitals. I'll take him if we didn't get Warner. Next option is Quinton de Kock. Marquee player, Quinton de Kock. You don't play him the playing 11. Why is he called a marquee player, Quinton de Kock? I'm asking everyone here watching. I don't get it. So QDK, KL Rahul, I can't argue with this. One of the best pairs. One of the best pairs. QDK and KL Rahul. Anyone argue with me? I mean, Louis, QDK, KL Rahul. See how they perform for Lucknow Super Giants. That's it. I won't put that into consideration. Manish Pandey at 3. Manish Pandey is at 3 in my opinion. Number 4. Number 4 is the biggest issue they have right now. Krunal can't. Krunal can't. He's out. Have to go with Manam Bora. This is the issue they have, Lucknow. This is the issue they have. This is the issue. Yeah, this is the issue they have. Manam Bora at 4. So Manam Bora at 4. Number 5, Holder. Minus at 6. 7. Now 7. Okay, I forgot Huda. Okay, Huda at 7. Kunal 8. So we have Bishnoi. Bishnoi for sure. 100%. So Avesh Khan and Shamira. Avesh Khan and Shamira. I'm not keeping any Sri Lankan sides. If you want, I can put a Mark Wood, but definitely Dushmantha Chamira in my opinion. Sri Lankans things aside, we'll actually check Mark Wood and Dushmantha Chamira how could they have performed, and then let's make a case for that. Because people are not agreeing with my playing 11, so we'll show with the stats actually. Let's go with the stats. Definitely Chamir in the playing 11. Otherwise, why would RCB buy him? And why would Mark Wood not be in a squad in IPL? Simple as that. So coming to 2020, we'll see Mark Wood. We'll see Mark Wood. We'll see Chamira. Because wait, see this here. It will bring up Dushmantha Chamira also. Definitely Dushmantha Chamira. Definitely Dushmantha Chamira in the playing 11. There's no doubt. I have no. Even I'm Sri Lankan. If I'm not, Chamira in the playing 11. See this. He maybe only played 2 matches for versus India. That's fine. He hasn't played in India, but let's see in Asia. Let's see in Asia. Both Mahmood and Dushmantha Chamira. Let's see. And you guys can see. We'll see in Asia because he hasn't played. He hasn't played yet for. I mean, in the IPL also, both of them. I mean, Dushmantha Chamira was signed twice. By the way, Mahmood 0. See this. We'll take in Asia since Chamira hasn't played in India. 6 matches, 5 wickets, 42 average, 8.75 economy, strike rate 28.8. That's what I'm trying to convince anyone here. Meanwhile, Dushmantha Chamira, 6 wickets, 41.16. See this 3.30, 74 strike rate, 3 matches, 6 wickets in Asia. In Asia. This is test. Sorry, this is test. Sorry. It must be a different case. I put wrong stats by the way for Chamira. Wow, see this. In India, 8 wickets, 9 matches, 30.12. You see Mark Wood. I hope this is 2020. Yeah, 28-20. In India, 4 matches, 5 wickets, 25 average, 8.06. Shamira, you see Shamira. 7.57, low economy, lower strike rate, better average, more wickets, has played more matches. That justifies easily. In Asia, 32 matches, 28 wickets, average 31, economy 7.92, strike rate 23.8. No question. It's Tamira. It's Tamira. It's Tamira. I don't have any more questions to give. Definitely. Tamira. QDK, KL Rahul, Manish Pandey, Manam Vora, Jason Holder, Marcus Stoinis, Deepak Kuda, Krunal Pandya, Ravi Vishnoy, Avesh Khan, Dusmant Chamira. My 4 overseas QDK, Holder, Stoinis, Chamira. End of question. And we come to the 2 hour mark. No one's watching. It doesn't matter for me because I've covered the IPL. I've done my best. It doesn't matter if I do get subscribers, if I don't get views, if I don't get likes. That is, I don't much care because I do it for my passion. I love cricket, so it doesn't matter if I do gain subscribers, if I do gain views. It's not a big deal for me. It doesn't really make me. It doesn't for me because that's the passion. I don't work for money. It I do it for my passion and for the channel. So, and that's why I started this. So yeah. Anyways, predictions on the IPL 2022 after seeing all 10 teams. Hmm. Um, um, um. CSK have a good chance. CSK have a good chance of reaching the finals. I'll say that. MI are not going to make it to the finals, in my opinion. They'll make it to the playoffs. They'll make it to the playoffs, Mumbai Indians, but they won't reach the finals. I think Delhi Capitals will definitely give a fight. Definitely give a fight to CSK next season. Plus, I see Punjab Kings reaching the playoffs. I see that happening. I really see that happening. Punjab Kings. Gujarat Titans have a good chance. So, see, this is the thing. When the matchups come, this is going to separate to 2 groups. So until the matchups come, it's very difficult to say. I'll tell the top 5 teams that can contend for the IPL title next season. CSK and MI definitely you can't count them out. You can't count them out. But MI I think have a slightly lesser chance with the squad they have taken. CSK have a most probable chance with the experience. Definitely Delhi Capitals come into mind. Punjab Kings definitely, and I think KKR because I think Gujarat Titans I don't think can contest for the finals, but they'll make it to the playoffs. Maybe they have a chance. Depends on the playoffs. I think these 5 teams will do a good job. CSK, MI, KKR, Punjab Kings, and Delhi. Yeah, that's right. So CSK, MI, Delhi Capitals, Punjab Kings, and KKR. Yeah. So those are the 5 teams. That's my predictions. I think those 5 teams will do well. MI will do slightly less. I think they'll fall off in the playoffs with the squad that I see. CSK most likely to win the IPL in my opinion, but Delhi Capitals can give a fight. I think so. With the squad they have, I have belief. I have belief in Delhi Capitals this time. I know they haven't won IPL title yet, but I feel Delhi Capitals can do a very very good job. RCB, don't expect them to get to the playoffs because they've been very, very disappointing. So, no chance for RCB. So, anyways, guys, we end this IPL mega auctions. Everything's over, guys. Thank you so much for everyone who's tuning in. And yeah, have a nice day, guys. It's 12:49. Been working very hard for these IPL mega auctions, but that's the end. Australia versus Sri Lanka will try to do for the next 2020, guys. I'll be very, very busy from next week. So expect less videos from me, less lives from me, but I'll upload videos as I can in the weekends. So we'll see how that will plan. Maybe a weekly wrap up, recap. We'll do a segment like that coming up. So that's it, guys. Thank you so much. And yeah, thank you.